Hello, everyone, and welcome to, we might as well just call it episode 3 of Wildermyth. I don't know if we're going to be able to go super deep and see everything that this game has to offer, but man, am I enjoying it. It is no exaggeration to say that I look forward to our return to Wildermyth every week. So far, we've been spacing them out by about a week at a time, and the wait is agonizing. It reminds me of when we do narrative Sundays with like Telltale or other narrative games, and we split them up by a week apart for each episode. Some of that it's a long distance. Hello to Blobbity Blah. Thank goodness you're here, because we're going to be jumping back in. Blobbity Blah has made tea and it has snacks and is all set. Awesome. Let me just make sure that we're good here. Also, Blobbity Blah, just in case we lose at some point the opportunity to say this, I hope that you have a fantastic holiday season. I hope the same for Cara Luna, who's also just come in, for Papa Lotko, for anyone else in your streaming circle. I hope that this end of the year is going to be wonderful for all of you, and I just want to thank you for hanging out so much. It's really been wonderful having you here, and that especially includes here in Wildermyth, where as of our last adventure, I gotta turn this down slightly in the headphones. Is this as loud? Let me just double check this. Yeah, man, we cut the music by half. It's so loud. Let me just maybe cut this down a little bit more just for a minute. As of our last adventure here in Wildermyth, the crew had successfully slain the lead Gorgon, and then they had a 10-year rest, a full decade off from their adventuring. And during that time, we were able to craft some really good new equipment. And also, Azaric, in the final moments of the first adventure, got snapped up by the Gorgon's tentacle, and the tentacle drove itself into his ear and took control of his body. And as a result of this, yes, hello to Azaric, who's here now. Hopefully, Azaric, you got a chance to see these events in the game. Has this sort of organic half mask, like this Phantom of the Opera thing going on. So we'll see that on him. 10 years after the first adventure, they got word. Mia had spent the interlocking decade studying this odd stone that they got from the Gorgon, and now they have a name to go after. I believe it's like Ulstrix or something like that, and they are back on the road. And having just rejoined the road, they have recently recruited Samalander, who then immediately went and worshipped at the Storm Altar and became transformed into Stormalander, the god of if not thunder, then at least static electricity. We're going to find out more about that. All right, let me notch this back up because nobody had volume issues with the previous thing. And now we are going to jump. I really want to click on My Legacy because I want to see what it is, but I don't want to get any spoilers. So let's hit Continue Story. Okay, so we are still on the path to investigate Gwynson Altar. We got 234 days left. And we can clear Gorgon sites to get more time. Now, yeah, I'm just making sure that I know how to scroll around. So, in the final moments, our plan had been to send Azaric up here to scout, and everybody else was going to stay down here and secure the site. But then Mia, being Mia, decided that she was going to, do a blood ritual, and so that led into our final adventure of the year. So, let's now, at long last, yeah, we're going to send these guys. Okay, so the Gorgons are infesting this tile. They may ambush groups of 2 or fewer heroes, so we're actually going to stay out of that. What we'll do is we're going to have Azaric go over here and selected heroes. Yeah, scout. But we're going to have Azaric go on his own. He's pretty capable, and a very, very good scout. So let's send him over there. And meanwhile, we're going to send Mia and Drienne here. Yes. Oh, crap. Okay. Sorry, the Gorgons infested the site where Drienne and Mia went, and I guess at this point we're just going to let it ride. I hope they don't get attacked, ambushed, whatever the word is. Okay. A thorough delving into the mysteries of Perlica Breath have proven rewarding. Seeking answers, sorting through lies. How much will we ever know? Asked Blobbity Bard. Prolica breath will return to the hands of the common folk while they tend it. The site will provide resources at the end of each chapter, which includes 2 spell threads, which are really good for Drienne, and then 1 Heartwoods, which are good for everybody else. And we've picked up a Scarf of Courage. Wow, and this can go to anybody. Well, the 2 most sensible people would be Blobbybard or Mia, but Mia already has a Feathersteel scarf, so it's probably going to go to Blobbybard. Yeah. Scarf of Courage. Do we get to see, is that the scarf right there? Is that little, like, necklace or whatever? We'll claim. Okay, now, God, for the love of God, you guys, get up here. They're almost a month away. All right, and done. Oh, we didn't... Hold on, we didn't secure it. We should really do that. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. I promise you, the plan was to check this ahead of time. Let me see if we can get over to it. Okay. So, I can't get to OBS. It won't stop being full screen. So give me a moment. We're gonna have to fake this together for a second. Let's go with just windowed for a moment, and that way we can get here and transform. There we go. I am not going to... Guys, I don't know why it keeps being wrong. I don't know why at some point the program decided that it was going to do that all the time, but here we are. All right, let me get back in here, and we're going to set this back to that, and we should be back where we were. All right, Bad Mustard. It's another nothing day. Here in Ashwoods, a humble but hailed tavern hides just off the choked path. For those who make their livings off the wood, it's civilization, a place for joining voices. Thank you, by the way, for letting me know about the aspect problem. And now it's all ruined. We'll be sent running through the bushes like coons you're kind to. That's an odd expression. Through the bushes? Okay. Hush your gums over there. No one's booting you out, you lush. I ever tell you about the barrel we dug up out of the yard? Place isn't exactly a country miracle. Shame that Weaselmouth man exaggerated again. Now a newcomer's coming into the picture. Her dreams of coin clinks, cider, and fame. Thought the seal had held up. It hadn't. We started spreading it on our bread. Pfft, there's bread in this story? What's so unbelievable about that? Definitely got a country smell. 60 years of pig grease. Oh, she's a little bit of a snark, isn't she? Of course it ruined everyone's evening. Ruined the carpets, too. That's when it became my rule. Never eat bad mustard. Ah, hillfolk must have their run of the place. Ah, Nayland, now I know where it comes from. Greetings, hillfolk. Don't you worry now, I'm not kicking you out today. Huh? What? We'll talk costs, obviously. I'm new to this, but I'm no fool. I'll expect you to treat the furniture well. Who are you? Some furniture queen? I'm the, no. It's what I was saying. It's what I was saying, you, Nalin. Telling you. They sold the... Here, help me drink this so it'll be a secret. Oh, he's just completely sloshed now. A pearly-eyed purchaser comes to survey her new property. Inside is a boor, a laboring man who's used to getting his way. Wait, we don't even know who this is. Okay, so they fight like chickens, but as we must suppose is likely fall in love, I doubt it. And then maybe the drunk messes up and sets fire to everything? Well, I'll tell you what, let's leave it to a vote in chat. So we can have her hit him with a book, it looks like, fall in love with him, or maybe the drunk messes up and apparently sets everything on fire. Blah, 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 votes C. We got 1 vote for C. We'll give it a moment. I'm going to enjoy a quick drink. Oh, Azric's also voting for C. Any other votes? Blah 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 says, if we don't know them, let's make it funny. All right, I don't see any other votes coming in, so let's hit maybe the drunk messes up. A while later, bleak news is spelled over the trees. Oh, look, it's Azaric. And the soggy road I took, and the thorn ditches I ripped my dress in, and the dog swill soups I swallowed. Did he burn the whole place down? Give me the quick version. Yeah. You're jumpy. I guess I have to understand, though. Now say how this happened. I'm sorry, I'll tell you the story. No one died, but it's real dumb. Once upon a time, I was standing near the fire, and there was a drunk guy who poured a flask into the fire and said, weird. Woof. Yeah. A nearby skulker shudders, out of sight and out of whiskey. Wait, is this Drienne? Oh no, that's Azaric, isn't it? Yeah, there he is. I just bought it. You don't understand. I came a long way, and the day I got here, it burned. You just bought it? That's bees in the bed kind of luck. Guys, it's not even a joke. I once had a bee in the bed. No, on 2 separate occasions I've had bees in the bed. It is bad luck. Don't do that. A friend of mine who sold it to me, quick talker. Always was one. A weasel's mouth, we call it. Parents left that woodland many springs past, but it's been in the family for generations. Just wait till your gaze lands on that golden roof, said Brigigan. It's a real country miracle. I can't tell if I would have found success. Can I even go home? Want to be humiliated? I just don't know what's... Ugh. The drunks are... quit sucking mustard. Can we at least punch him in the throat? Huh? I said it's bad mustard you're eating. That is the drunk guy, isn't it? Maybe it's not. You're dooming yourself off to a wretched night, chewing that off-tasting stuff, thinking it makes you feel better? You've got to harden your heart, suck in your belly and move on. Replace your silks with hardier spin. You can do all that, but if you don't stop eating what makes you sick, you won't last in wild parts like these. Bro, what are you talking about? And then he left, I think. I very much dislike that man. I'm with you, actually. I've decided. Cursed is what I am. Oh, okay. Well, but listen. I'm sure there's stuff to salvage. I'd be mad, but I want to find whatever. Salvage away! What would I want with the garbage of a house? That was never mine for more than a moment. I'll make my life out here. Maybe I was meant to. I'll show him. The embers of the inn dull and die. Azaric casts around for a reason he's there, something to save. Night soon sets in. What's among the rubble is mostly just more rubble, but a little sifting turns up a treasure or two. Hides, 1, and that was... Oh no, wait, we got a big-ass hammer. Okay, so... Well, Mia already has a big-ass hammer. And everybody else already has everything, so I guess we're going to give this to Drienne. Or Azaric. Yeah, me and Azaric are good friends. She might want him to have this. Because let's face it, Drienne... What use does Drienne have for a hammer? They're never going to use it. Yeah. Or Stormalander. But then again, he's sort of spec'd out to be all ranged all the time. He took like a through shot, like a piercing shot. So I think we're going to give this to Azaric. Yeah. All right, Storm Shadow's Thresher. It does seem very Stormalandery with the Storm Shadow's Thresher. Azaric strikes with his Storm Shadow Thresher, knocking the foe to another tile and dealing additional damage equal to the distance knocked back. Yeah. Oh, we can change the name. Oh, I kind of like Duskhammer. That's a pretty good one. It's not really crimson, though. The Great Shiver. It doesn't do any, Whoa, Smasher! No, Whoa, Masher! Whoa, Masher! That's it. We're gonna do it. Claim. I like Whoa, Masher. Oh, Azric was actually, voting for Duskhammer. Sorry, I didn't see that. Otherwise, I would have, looked at it. Okay, so let's build a station here to earn resources, and that is going to cost a legacy point, which I am comfortable with doing. Yeah. Azra, can you do that by yourself? I'm good for more than just fighting. Let's put our hands to it. Fernwade's famed hunters swear they could increase their haul with a new hunter's blind. There's hardworking families would love a new lumberyard, but then there's also their responsibility to the old forest gods. Oh, Azric, you are up on this, because this is your choice. You're the only one there. A hunter's blind provides heartwoods and hides. A lumberyard provides 2 heartwoods, and a forest shrine provides heartwoods and spell threads. Now, before we decide, can I click outside of this so we can see what our income is? I don't know that we can. Oh wait, Z for back. I want to make sure we don't lose this option. Oh no, I can't go back, and I'm not going to skip it. So, which of these do you like? I'd love to know. I will say the only thing that I know for sure is that we just secured a site that I think gives us 2 spell threads, but this should also be thematically appropriate for like what your character would do. Blah 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 wants to know what heartwood is used for. So far, we've seen it used for bows. So Azric's voting for 1. Yeah, we've seen it used for bows, and I think sort of like not the heavy armor that's made out of metal, but rather the medium armors. Okay, so the hunter's blind provides heartwood and hides. Oh, and actually, yeah, as I recall, we did not have a lot of hides at the end of the last chapter, so that's a good pick. So, yes, we're going to have Azric start doing that, and that's going to take 40 days. Okay, new plan. Stop. So what we're going to do is we're going to split these guys up. Let's have blah go up here and help out with Azric. Yeah. And that way, hopefully, they won't get ambushed. Okay, the Heartwoods have been revealed. Now, I don't really want them to leave, but we want these guys to meet up with them. So, oh Christ, what happens here? A calamity card. Well, we're just going to have to deal with it. And we don't want to try to do this attack. If we wanted to send them over, how long would it take them to arrive? 12 and 14 days, respectively. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to send Blobbybard over a little bit early. Okay, so now we can cancel some of these bad things. Wait, I have 6 legacy points in total. I don't think I can afford to do this. Yeah, I don't know too much about Dravin, so I'm gonna let those come in. The Gorgons get Raccoon too. Oh, I don't want that. And then the Gorgon Geist gets extra health. These guys are big news, though. If I was going to cancel one of these, I think it would be this guy, because these big dudes, they get a lot of health already, so a 25% increase. Like, if the Raccoons got a 25% increase, that would be bad, but this feels real bad. I'm going to cancel that one. Okay, so we've got that happening. Okay, how much longer is this? This is 9 days remaining. And I have to assume that if I have Blobbybard leave, it'll go up to 18. So let's advance it another couple days. Okay, and now we're going to have Blobbybard go here. Okay, wait, can I just have him... I don't want to gather everybody. Select heroes to travel to the site. Yes. Okay, so let's have Blobbybard go now. And Azric will catch up. Okay. And now we'll go here. Crud. Okay. That's not good. So if we attack now, Do we have to fight the lurking gorgons as well? I don't want to do that. Okay, well, you know what? Let's get everybody here. Everybody go here. I mean, should we leave? Is it better to leave until the lurking gorgons aren't here? Nah, fuck it. Let's just get everybody in here. We got a really good crew, you guys. I'm feeling good, but not so good that I'm not going to save it. Because it's been a week since the last time that we played, and where's my not autosave? Is it right here? Autosave, 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 autosave. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Do you see that huge moth that landed in Azric's hair earlier today? How could I not? And you weren't going to say anything? I love Mia's expressions. Hey! He walked around with that thing sticking out at a jaunty angle for like an hour. They all enjoyed a good laugh. Ha ha! Hey, tell me a story. Oh, suddenly the smiles are all gone. Blobbybard, who specializes in storytelling, is dumbstruck. You're the guy with stories, right? What is this? Why is he so down? Well, what would you like to hear? Oh, Mia's not here! Oh, no. Okay, so let's pick a Mia-ish thing. What do we think Mia would say? Tell me the one about the trickster moon. How about the fire, the queen, and the raindrop? Nothing too fantastic. Just tell me something that's happened to you. Do we have votes in chat about this? Mia's yeah, Azric's asking where Mia's at. I'm not sure. She might have gotten caught up on something else. So Blobbybah is asking for one, the trickster moon. That does sound very Mia-ish. Like, the fire, the queen, and the raindrop, I would say that I don't think that Mia would care very much about a queen, but then again, we watched 3 Princess Switch movies this weekend, so... now, Azric is voting for 2, so do we have a tiebreaker? Is Caroluna still here? Very thirsty tonight. If not, then I will straight up grab a coin and flip it. Except that I don't have a coin handy. It turns out currency. Who needs it anymore? And there's no way to randomize this otherwise. So I'll tell you what. Let's... Azric just got to choose what kind of thing to do, so let's go with Blobby-Blahs. We're going to go with the Trickster Moon. Oh, and Caroluna's going, how about 3? All right, let's... we'll go with 1 for now. All right. Blobbybard told of how... Wait, what? Okay, no, this is what Mia asked for, not what Okay, sorry. I was like, wait a second, why didn't we just go with what Blobbyblah would have said? And then we did, so it works out. Blobbybard told the story of how the moon used to be a dark hunk of stone until it tricked the sun into giving up some of his light. And the sun, as you always suspected, can't stand the thought of anyone approaching a fraction of his brilliance. The moon knew that a fair fight was out of the question. So while the sun was distracted, the moon fled over the horizon, drawn by a team of fireflies. And to this day, they take refuge in the night sky, shining where the sun will never find them, giving their blessings to those who move swiftly through the shadows. Oh look, Mia's gazing at the moon, and apparently the fireflies. Mia and Blobbybard gained temporary speed +1. Okay. Hopefully that will be helpful. So, oh, hold on. Carolyn is saying that the music is still a little bit loud, so we will lower that as soon as we get in there. We've got some Raccoon 2s, a Geist, a Bogmore, a Rager, at least one of each of these, and then +1 faux cards on turn 3. All right, let's adjust the volume. Options. Audio. And guys, again, we're at like 0.5 on that. I'm going to start... Yeah, let's just... I want to make sure it's audible. Let me know if that's... That seems too quiet. Let's try it there. Let me know if that's better. Okay. So, we've got 3 raccoons up here. And usually a good opener is to have Azric's way back there, though. So, we can move him up and then have him Silk Step to get a little bit further distance. Wham. Oh, nice. Okay, so he sees where they are. And yeah, see the Geist? See how many health points that guy has? I don't want him to have 25% more of those. Okay. Oh, and that's the Rager back there. Okay, we can deal with this. So, Drienne, if Drienne does this Woodcutter's Axe... Oh, they can do tools as well. Tools are torn into a deadly whirl, rending targets in the nearby area with their tooly teeth. 7 to 9 damage. That's wild. Tentacles, and then what's this over here? Mossy Stone? That can do a discus. So I'll tell you the only reason that I wouldn't immediately go for the Woodcutter's Axe is because I might want to hold on to this to deal with these guys once they come over. However, if we do the discus, that's going to do 9 damage and then half damage to a second target. That's going to outright kill one of these guys and almost kill another one of these guys. So, and then this is just going to be... Wait, tentacles also do a discus? All right, whatever you say. So, Drienne, let's do... Okay, so Interfuse is a fast action. Yeah, and that's for cover, isn't it? Good cover, yeah. So let's have Drienne come up here. And then they're going to do Interfuse on this Mossy Stone. And then we're going to do Discus on... I'd love to hit 1 and 2. Oh gosh, actually the percentage on this isn't that great now that I look at it. But whatever! Okay. One of the raccoons, straight up dead. Actually, that's a raccoon 2, I think, at this point. Carolina says it is plenty audible. Thank you very much. Okay, so... I'd love Stormalander to have a shot at this. Now, remind me, what was his special ability? Can I look at his character sheet? Storm Gaze. Incoming melee damage has a 30% chance to deal 2 true damage to it. Yeah, so basically the enemy is not going to have a good time if they try to attack Stormalander. Now, in other news, I would love to make use of Through Shot. Fires a cleverly placed arrow that will pass through the first target and hit the second one in line, dealing -1 damage. So, I believe that if we bring Stormalander up here and do Through Shot, this will hit both of them. Oh, and apparently rend a piece of armor, it looks like. Yeah, man, hit it. Okay. Raccoon dodged, because he's an asshole, but other than that, that went okay. Now, now our attention turns to how do we stop them from counterattacking. And probably the best option is to get Mia up here. Now, as you all recall, at the end of yesterday's, or the previous episode, it wasn't yesterday, it was last week, Mia picked up Blood Rage. So now, she is infuriated by wounds and deals +1 damage for every 2 health she's missing. And also +1 damage for every... Oh, wait, why is this... I don't know why this is listed twice, but it is what it is. Alright, so... I feel... Oh, and she can also do Tinker. Okay, so... Yeah, if anybody's going to take any hits, we would very much like it to be Mia, because she's only going to get stronger. If you strike her down, she will become more powerful than you can possibly imagine. Let's do Tinker. And then we're going to move Mia up to, like, an undeniably attractive target. Or... No, because these guys are all ranged, right? Yeah. I'm going to have Mia... I don't want her to be too close to these guys. We're not actually looking to get her dead. Is this cover as well? No cover. All right, let's not over-egg this. Let's just move up here. And now, Bard is a really, really good sort of blocker as well. So we're going to have Bard come up here and then activate Stalwart, which is going to make him move at half speed. And is that? Yeah, mystical cover. So let's get Bard there. Awesome. They missed. Okay, so that could have gone way worse. All right, this Rager has the most armor, which gives us the most incentive to use Azuric's shot. However, I'm just thinking if we can use Azuric's... wait, where's Azuric? Oh, Azuric's using his armor. This is a free action, isn't it? Immediate free action. Yep. Okay. So that's why I didn't see the ambush ability before. You know, shoot that guy. Shoot that guy. Or, yeah, this Rager has... We can kill the Rager, and that will free up both Stormalander and Drienne to do what needs to be done. Before I do that, though, Stormalander, you also have Silk Step, which is just a single action. Yeah, let's try to make use of this, because he is not... Stormalander isn't in as good a position as Azuric is to hit the big guys. So we're going to do a Silk Step here. And that ends Stormalander's turn, which I didn't think it was going to do. I thought that was... Okay, that's my bad. So, in that case, then Azuric is going to kill this guy. 91% chance. You can do it. And in retrospect, I probably should have moved him up behind the Stone Heron, but this is where we are. Okay. So we've still got Drienne, Mia, and Bard. And Stormalander being in cover, that's not a bad thing by any means. It just isn't the... I wanted him to, like, dodge into stealth mode and then immediately take a shot. And now we've learned that's not how that works. Okay. Now, we've got a mystical trunk here to do a splinter salvo. Except we need to interfuse two things, and we are not in a position to do that because... Yeah, that's not going to work that way. So, we could do another discus. This should, theoretically, kill that raccoon outright, and then also hit the Geist. 62% chance to hit the Geist. Is there anything else we want to do ahead of doing that? No. Nuts. Okay, so I don't want Mia to stand in the corruption, even though, like, she can afford to take some damage. She only gets stronger from it. I don't want that raccoon to hit Drienne anymore. Yeah, let's get up here. And Mia is going to... Oh, Tinker Plus. I don't think she needs to do that just now, though. Let's have her slam. Okay. And that is Mia's turn. Okay, so now, Bard still is just made entirely of armor. Let's have him wall with Mia. Yeah, they are not going to let anybody pass here. And that is going to be their turn. But we are going to put Bard into Guardian mode. So if they do try to come up against him, he's going to get a free hit. All right, they broke the wall formation, but that's okay. Azuric's armor is down. Okay, a row has joined the combat. All right, I do not want to stand in the corruption. This guy is slightly too far away for Blobby Bard to get to and hit without disabling Stalwart, and for evident reasons, I don't want to do that. So let's have him come over here, and we're going to give him a big old hammer strike, or sword strike? What is he wielding these days? Okay. Let's have Stormalander. Yeah, I feel like we want him to come up here and then shoot that raccoon. Oh, we could take a shot on that Bogmore. Can Mia also get over there? She can. Okay. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. Stormalander. We're going to move you up here. And take... Oh, is it only through shot? Wow, that... I guess through shot replaced his... So here's the problem. We've got a 21% chance of hitting that Bogmore. That is not a worthy shot. If instead we shoot at this raccoon, that makes more sense. It's 70%. All right, so that is Stormalander. We sort of left him in a precarious position. He's not looking super hot with the number of hit points already lost. So, Drienne can get up to these rocks, I think. Also, that tree. Let's get Drienne much closer. Wait, who am I? Let's get Drienne. Let's get them up here. And then... So what are our options? We can interfuse with the tree. Oh, we've got all manner of options here. Oh, enter the Great Plane whenever you interfuse with a tree. And instantly summon an ally to a space next to an interfused tree. Yeah, so Drienne has all of the advantages to doing this. We are going to interfuse with a tree. And then, oh gosh. Look at all these options. So if we wanted to, like, haul Mia or Blobby Bard over here, tree call. So this would be... Ignores all armor. Well, we don't... The Bogmore doesn't have any armor. So... Target cannot move and has their defenses lowered. That's really good. And Mia can get over there. The only other thing is that we could haul Blobby Bard over here. Where did the row show up, by the way? Oh, way over there. Okay, let's... Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a Splinter Blast to... Yeah, the Bogmore. That's really going to mess him up. And now, hopefully, Mia can wrap it up. Yeah. Also, we're going to do Tinker because, again, the row is very likely to attack Mia. So let's do Tinker. That's a quick action. And then Slam. Yeah, +1 damage for Blood Rage, too. Wait, really? Blobby Blast says that Lover's Vengeance gave +3 damage. I didn't see that. Okay, Azric, I think that we would very much like you to finish this guy off. So let's do... Yeah, swap weapon and hit this guy with that big hammer you just got. Bam! Oh, look at that! Blobby Bard's, whatever it's called. Rivalry thing just procced. Okay. So, Drienne can come up here. I really like Stormalander to get some action here. So, yeah, let's bring him up here. And then we're going to do Through Shot. Nice. Got an extra damage for a stunt. And... Okay, I think that we're going to disable his Stalwart ability so that now we can get all the way over here. He'll wall with Mia, and Blobby Bard's going to do that. All right, and everybody gets the same amount of experience points, it looks like. I just like everybody to get some options. Okay, hey, gray bark. Made by sewing metal links and plates into wool, then covering over with a hardened leather, traditionally gray. This is the standard suit of mail for most stationary marksmen. Well, yeah, so Azric already has a tier 1 armor, so this looks perfect for Stormalander. This is gonna slightly reduce his speed and dodge, but give him almost double the armor. Or is that actually double the armor? It's real good. It's actually slightly more, now that I do slight math. Yes, that's gonna go to Stormalander. Greybark it is. And we found a gravel pelt belt. A colored leather belt with a gleaming buckle. So this is going to give +5 armor, or sorry, 0.5 armor, and the only person that can't take it is Drienne. So who needs it the most? I'll tell you what, Stormalander took a pretty good hit there. That would get him up to 3.4. Mia is already at 5.3. Oh gosh, actually Bobby Bard could really use it. This would actually get him up to his next integer too. Then again, Azric. So Azric mostly stays out of direct combat, but he does have that cool hammer now. I think we're going to give this to Blobby Bard, because that's going to get him from a natural 3.5 up to a 4. You get the sense that the forest grieves. What do you get? I think of Sultan mourners. You know how the coastal people will forbid light in the house for a full year when a family member's died? I'd heard of that. The forest, I think, has its light out, and I'd like to see it lit again. Hear the birds laugh and catch the blurs of little scampering things. Azric's thinking about that. Oh, and that's the end of it. Okay, your enemies improve their strategies after every fight. This monster is now 25% more health, the Gorgon. Boo. I didn't see the Lover's Vengeance thing happen. That's cool. Okay, so, Mia's fine. Like, 1 hit point down, Mia's just going to shrug that off, as would Azric. Stormalander probably wants to stay here and heal, so we can have him hang out here and secure white copse? How do you pronounce this? C-O-P-S-E. I've never heard it said aloud. Oh, and Azric says, what is happening in this episode? And Mia talking with Blobby Blard, and I'm chatting it up with Drienne. It's all reversed. Yeah, I guess we're getting an alternate scene of them. So, yeah. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We're gonna secure this with Mia, and I think we want to find an item, right? Yeah, look, man, the, can I exit this? Z for back, ESC for escape. Okay, in 15 days, we are going to get an incursion. It just is going to happen. So we might as well take our time and get the item here. And I've already changed my mind. We're going to have everybody... No, we're not. Here's what we're going to do. Okay, so we're going to have Mia and Stormalander secure the site because they're right here and that'll give them a little bit of time to heal. And then the others will go ahead and start scouting Lobwood. Okay, so here comes the incursion. Gorgons in great numbers move to attack your lands, driving peaceful folk before them, leveling homes in hallowed places. Your enemies will travel from tile to tile, attacking and destroying sites until they are defeated by heroes in combat or repelled by defenses that you've built. Their numbers will wear down. Once incursion size reaches 0, the enemy will dissipate and the incursion will be over. Oh, and look! They're coming right here! Okay. Well, we've already committed to doing this slowly. How long is it going to take them to move? I'm going to have Mia come up here. Yeah. 17 days away? Let's hit it. Okay. So, yeah, Stormalander is still healing, but we're going to have our other 4 people up here, and then as soon as this... Lobwood has been revealed. Yes, it has. Dismiss. So, I don't want to attack... Fuck you, lurking Gorgons. Damn it. And they even get a bonus for Rascal Glen. Darn it. Since we don't have Gem Altar, should we retreat to Rascal Glen? I kind of feel like that's the smarter way to go, because if the incursion, if we have to fight both of these forces, like all of these forces together, that's a lot. I think we're gonna pull back here. Yeah, let's gather down here. We're gonna have Mia come down here as well. And then we're gonna bring in Salamander if we possibly can. Dismiss. Okay, let's... We're basically going to set up fortifications here at... Oh, and we can, like, patrol or something, can't we? To, like, get rid of the infection? Patrol. Yes, do that. Everybody do a patrol. That'll get rid of the infection here. Good. Alright, and... Man, Stormlander, hurry it up, man. Blah says, maybe we should check the relationship bonuses and help strategize. Yeah, let's look. So let's look at Bard, and we'll go to his relationships. Okay, so Bard is a confidant of Mia, plus 15% block when walling with Mia. With Azaric, when your rival stunts, you get a plus 45% chance to stunt until you successfully stunt, and it does not chain. And then, with Drienne, they're sweethearts, plus 3 damage against enemies who attacked Drienne until the end of the mission. Yeah, so anytime Drienne gets attacked, Bard gets a plus 3 damage all the way until the end of the mission, even if he hits them once. But with plus 3 damage, that's going to be really devastating. Let's see who else we've got. I want to see what Azaric's relationships are. Oh, companion with Mia. Plus 25 block when walling with Mia. Look at that. Same with Drienne. And apparently... Oh, yeah. Yeah, they have a rivalry with Bard. And then I don't think Stormlander has too much in the way of relationships yet, but we'll look. Not yet. And then I just want to see how Mia's compares. Okay, so companion with Azaric, comrade with Drienne, so that's plus 20. Yeah, look, Mia gets along with everybody. I would have expected more rivalries, to be honest. And then finally, I just want to look at Drienne's. I think we probably, like, by like process of elimination, worked out what they are. All right. So yeah, we've purged the infection here. They're coming. Incursion size 4. And the strength is 8. Jesus. Do we know how long it's going to take them to get here? And also, if I abandon this, is all the progress lost? Because I think we need Stormlander. Yeah. Even if we lose some progress. Hurry, run! Okay, we did it. Guys, this is going to be our toughest battle yet. Let's hit it. And we did, I'm pretty sure that we fortified Rascal Glen, so here we go. Pillaging Gorgons have arrived at Rascal Glen. Let's defend it. All right, everybody's here. Everybody's locked in. Let's go. The Gorgons have come. Silence falls. Emerging in all their tortured shapes, the beasts only breathe and blink their oozing eyes. How should the defenders respond? Numbers are deceiving. There's no measuring our desire to live. Okay, so Azaric votes to charge into battle, take the fight to them. Stormlander wants to use our knowledge of the land and harry their approach. And also, Azaric wants to stay hidden until the last moment. So since it's two sort of like Azarics, Azaric, what is your preference? I will gauge that this appears to be like a percentage chance to succeed, but I will go with what you think. Get another drink. Azaric votes for number 3. So we're going to hide and then strike and fight with cunning. Unfortunately, disguising the paltry force becomes a clumsy mix of crossed intentions. Disorder reigns as they hurry to take better positions. Alright, so the strategy did not work out. It happens. Disorder. All heroes. Walling provides no armor this combat. Okay, so... I will forget that and attempt to wall the heroes, and it's not going to work. So let's not wall. We've got a Rager, a Roe, Raccoon 2, a True Gorgon, Geist, and Bogmore. And the True Gorgon is healthier, and the Rager gets +1 armor. Alright, we will deal with it. Kill all the enemies, more are coming, it says. Okay, well, we just got to deal with it. So, we do have some barricades that they're going to have to get through. That's handy. Okay, so Azaric is up here. So we can gray plane Azaric. Do we... Oh, no, wait. We've got fire arrows. The trouble is that even though it wouldn't look like it, this barricade appears to actually block any shots from this location. So... yeah, I don't know if silk stepping lets us, like, get around walls or whatever. I would love to flank around behind them. Yeah, see, if I go here, for some reason he... oh, I'm on the wrong weapon. That's why. Much better. Okay, yeah, we can fire over that. So, yes. Yep. We're going to bring Azaric down here. Cool. And now with his Ember arrows, we're going to shoot this Rager. God damn it. That was a 91% chance to shoot. Okay. The Stormalander doesn't get any Ember arrows. He does get a through shot, and we're not going to extinguish the lamp. 81% chance. But look at this. I mean, it looks like he's not going to do any damage at all. Oh, 3 damage, 1 to 7 range. So he's going to do at least a couple points of damage. And it does look like he's going to sunder the armor. I don't know why that would happen. Is that a characteristic of... I don't know. Well, let's take this shot. Alright, hey, we still got something through. Now, Crane... we did see that somebody's up over here. Let's have Crane... is this good cover? Yes. Let's have Crane come up here and take good cover. I'm worried about this flank because we do not know what's down here. We do see that there's a Bogmore over here. Yeah, let's have Blobby Bard come down here. He doesn't get the cover bonus for being down here, though. Oh, there we go. Okay, so Blobby Bard, you have to protect this area. They shall not pass. Stalwart and Guardian. Or, you know what, better yet? Yeah, I want him in cover, because he does not get any cover from where he currently is, I don't think. Yeah, we're going to move him a couple squares down. Okay, Bria. Hello, Bria. I did not know you were here. Let's have Bria... is that cover? Partial cover. Yeah, let's have Bria and her shovel come on down here. Azaric says, oh, right, Azaric's ambush ability. I don't immediately see where I would have used it this turn, but thank you for reminding me. I was hoping to take the fire arrow shot because I think that rends armor as well. But thank you for reminding. All right, so now Drienne has some really good... oh, Drienne has some really good options with that dead tree. No, Drienne needs to have a living tree to do the tree call, it looks like, because that option is not here. Yeah, they don't have any... all right. So, let's have Drienne... oh, God. I want Drienne to, like, seize control. What can we interfuse with from here? We could do the barricade, but if I use Splinter Salvo, it's going to destroy the barricade, and I would much rather have the Rager have to break through it, so I don't want to do that. The bonfire could potentially throw some fire 4 range. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's not very helpful. And then we've got the rubble up here to do a discus, which also has a 4 range. So we must move Drienne closer if we want to do that. We can't wall with anybody. What's the range on interfusion? Cannot know. It is a mystery. Okay. See, the thing is I don't want to, like, block Mia in. Okay, but no, we can move through friendly squares. Okay, let me bring Drienne up here. And then what they're going to do is interfuse with the tree. Good. And now, so I could Splinter Blast, but nobody's close enough to take the damage. So I think we're going to do a Discus and maybe whip it at this Rager. Awesome. Okay, they're down. Now, Mia is here, and I do not know what these Gorgons are, what these guys are going to do. So let's try to find out. So this guy's got a claw and a maul attack. If I was to imagine, the Geist will probably want to break through this barricade. That's a guess. They might also want to come up here. I don't know if we can see how far they can move. And then the Gorgon, pinning Toxin, has a 1 to 5 range, attacks and pins the target in place. All right, so let's bring Mia up here. Mia would go right and like want to wallop the strongest guy. I'm gonna go with Tinker on Mia, and then Mia's gonna come. Yeah, I know that Mia would never want to take cover, but I want Mia to take cover, so that's where she's gonna go. Okay, good. Blavivard dodged that. All right, so if I destroy this rubble, I think it'll do a lot of damage to those guys with Drienne. So, or should I bring Drienne down here? Because there are some trees. Wild grass. I don't want to do that. The ruined wall. That could mess some guys up. Or the barricade. Now, Blah is saying, I think we have not seen enemies destroying the environment. We have seen them hammer at doors in one of the earlier episodes. They were breaking down doors when they wanted to get to the other side. 2 or more interfused wood objects into a higher damage burst between the objects. Man, if I could get Drienne here to do that shrub in that barricade, although the shrub I don't think counts as wood, it's a plant. Yeah, that's stone. Okay, yeah, I don't have a good call for that. All right. That rubble could do a pretty good discus against these guys. And the discus does a lot of damage. All right, so here's what happens next. We're going to bring Drienne up here. And then they're going to do... We're going to interfuse with this rubble. And then we're going to do a discus from that rubble. 84% or 85% chance. You know what we're going to do the Geist? We have a 1 point bonus. Hey, both shots. Azra says, I love that we have 2 expendables. Yeah, the expendables will be expended as necessary. Make no mistake, I do not want our party to die. Okay, so it's Mia's up. And Mia has a really good armor set. So, yep. Mia's going to do what Mia does. Slam. Okay, that's going well so far. Now, Samalander has no direct shot from where he is. So, I think... Yeah. I think Samalander's going to come down here. And then we're going to do that whole thing where... So he can go here and take a shot, I guess. We can try to shoot at this Bogmore. 81% chance to get 3 damage. Or we could go into a Silk Step. But none of these guys have any armor. So I don't know that that is Helpful. Yeah, let's just take the shot that we have. Okay, now Crane can actually strike to the other side of the wall, so let's hit it. All right, that missed, but it's okay. And now, Blobbybard can come around here and... yeah, man, fuck this guy up. Get him. Blobbybard, that sword that you got while murdering Drienne is really good. Okay. Yes. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at what our shots are from here. On the first enemy who enters the threatened tiles. So, yeah, I'd rather take the shot then. I know that we get a damage bonus, but why not shoot? So, this Geist, we can kill him. He has a 100% chance to hit. We definitely kill that guy. If we go hit this raccoon, we've only got an 80% chance. It would also likely kill him, but let's take the sure thing. Okay, and now Bria. Yeah, we can't wall with anybody. Let's have Bria continue to take cover here. Yeah, I don't want Bria to die. I would like Bria to be able to attack somebody next turn, though. And she feels a little bit far back, but let's just wait with her. Crap, Blobbyblad's losing armor. He's still got his dodge on. Okay. Ow. Okay, Bria. Alright, I think we just got a new Rager coming in. Blobbyblot wants to not die now. I think you're fine. Okay, so Bria, yes. Let's see if you can hit that row for me. She's only got a 40% chance. I bet if we move around the barricade... 75% chance. That's good. Alright, hold on. We're not done down there. Take me back to Blobbybard. Yeah. Okay, so let's move Blobbybard out of the corruption. Alright, that's concerning. And we are going to cut this guy down. Okay, why did it say negative Ember Arrows? We still have Ember Arrows, don't we? Yeah, he's still... Sorry, can I double check? Ember Arrows. When standing by a fire, have +1 damage, +1 tread. And start fires. Fire can't spread onto him. That's good to know. It said... Oh, no, that must mean that he has Ember Arrows. Because look, it says negative Ember Arrows. That's why I was responding to it. Alright, so we can shoot this guy. 87% chance to hit that guy. And that would kill him outright. But then again, Mia probably has that option to do that. 88% chance to hit this raccoon. And since the raccoon just hit Azaric, I say we return the favor. Son of a bitch! God. Okay. Mia, can you kill this Gorgon for me? She sure can. Okay. The Stormalander's here. He doesn't get Ember Arrows. He does get Through Shot, but that's not... No one's lining up to take a Through Shot. So let's bring him back up here, and we're going to take the shot against whoever is closer. Okay, Crane is not looking so well, and also cannot move and defenses are lowered. I don't, like... All joking aside, I don't want the NPCs to die. I don't know if that affects anything. I just don't want them to. Yeah, Azaric was voting for Retribution. I really, really want to have that happen. Okay, and now... Yeah, so Crane, you're just waiting. Okay, Drienne, can you do something from here? What's the range on Discus? Range 4. We are not close enough to do anything with that. The log is caught on fire, so that's a whole thing. Let's... Drienne. So I also do notice these symbols up here. See them where I'm moving the mouse? Though that's almost certainly where additional enemies are going to come. So, yeah, let's bring Drienne up here. Let's probably move Mia. Oh, no, Mia took her turn by killing that guy. So, Drienne, let's withdraw from this rubble. And then we're going to interfuse with this dead tree. Just in case somebody shows up here where we're sort of getting ready. Yikes. Okay, we got a row coming in. So, yeah, let's move Mia up here. We don't know where the row is yet. All right, and I don't see any enemies up here, so we're going to do what Mia would do. Just sort of like get on up here. Okay. Azaric, I would really like it if you killed this raccoon. Although Salamander has the through shot that should damage both of them. Okay, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, the second raccoon is too far away for Azaric to hit anyway, so let's do it. Thank you. Dodgy McDodgerson is down. Retribution achieved. Okay, now. Okay. I apparently cannot silk step. I want to try something. I want to see if I can silk step past the barricade. Because it looks like he's just not in a position to do that. So here's what we're going to do with Stormalander. Go here. Silk step. Yes, we can. Okay, awesome. So that gets him past the barricade and hopefully into a position where he can do some damage on that side. Okay, so here's Blobby Bard. He can do some damage to this guy. He's also protecting Bria. So Bria, where do we have to get you to do an attack? Is your shovel long range? 2 range. All right. I don't feel like I can hit the Rager from here. Yeah. And then, okay, so here's what we got to do. Let's bring Blobby Bard up here, and we're going to hit the Rager. I'd really like to have a camera on this. All right. And now, I think we can bring Bria... So, range 2, she can hit from here, right? Oh, no, here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring her up here, and then get the backstab bonus to 100% hit. Okay. We actually don't see any people up here. Drienne has a full move ahead of them. Let's... Yeah, good cover. We're going to bring Drienne all the way up here. We're going to do a double move. And then Crane... Well, I don't want Crane to take any unnecessary damage, but then again, I don't want any of our party to die, so we are going to bring him along. Oh man, Bria, good on you. Nourished? Wait, what does that mean? I don't know. Can we get more information? What is nourished? It doesn't... Did it end on top of corruption or something? It doesn't really matter. I'm just curious, because now it's got what appear to be like 2 temporary hit points or something. Okay, so... Bria... I would love it if you could kill this Rager. I don't think you can. Yeah. Bria only gets a... that shovel just doesn't hit too hard. But if we... Yeah, it's not going to work. If we go over here and hit from here... Then Blobby Bard will get a backstab bonus for coming over here. Yeah, strike. 100%. And he got a hit point back. I keep forgetting that that's a thing. But yeah, every time Blobby Bard kills somebody, gets health back. Okay. Azaric is here. This guy is actually within range. So we shoot from here, that's 88%. If we get 2 squares closer, not only are we going to be closer to take the shot, but it'll also be behind cover now. So let's do that. And it's still 88%, but I will take it. Son of a bitch! Drienne, Azric, did you just walk in front of all the black cats today? Underneath a ladder, break a mirror, spill some salt, and didn't throw it over your shoulder? What is happening? Jeez. All right. Yikes. Okay, Drienne. So... yeah, we are far away from where I would like Drienne to be to do the things that Drienne does. Is this cover? It's partial cover. So let's bring Drienne a little bit closer. And then I think we need to withdraw from something. What is... yeah, so they're still on that tree. Let's withdraw from the tree. And now if we want to interfuse with something new, it's going to take up the rest of their turn. So we have to think carefully about it. Yeah, because they won't be able to attack after this. Pillar. That log has a lot of options attached to it, but all of them are outside of range. Okay, so let's... I'm not sure it's worth trying to do an interfuse here. Yeah, because if we interfuse, then we're going to have to, like, withdraw next turn, and that's going to eat up the swift action, so I think we're just going to wait on Drienne. Okay, Mia, I know we don't get an opportunity to wall. How's your health? Mia's only lost 1 health point. So, yeah, let's come on all the way down here. Use a double move. Okay, and now it's time for Stormolander. Now, Stormolander can do a Grey Mist shot, or whatever it's called. At issue is that I don't want him to be in a position to take a big counterattack, so we're going to have him move back behind Mia. Now he's got a 100% chance and a 20% chance to stunt. Let's hit it. Okay, Crane, I'm going to bring you up here. Oh, look, the red spaces for the enemies are no longer here. Yeah, so I think that all the enemies that are going to be on the battlefield are currently on the battlefield. Don't worry, Blobbity Bard. We're going to get that health point back by having you kill this thing. So... man, this barricade is right in the way. Yeah, once again, we have to get right up on it to take the shot. Okay, so here's what's her name? Bria. Bria, come up here. Hit the row. 4 damage. Nailed it. Okay, and now Blobbity Bard, why don't you come over here to the other side and get that hit point back. So Blobbity Bard is basically Wolverine now. Just improves through killing. Okay. Azric, I really want you to nail this shot. There we go! It happened when it counted. Okay, victory for all. Drienne and Stormolander are now rivals. Grrr! Oh, they hate each other so much. They don't hate each other. They have a friendly rivalry. But by God, they're going to figure it out. Done. Oh, Blobbity Blast says that the objective does not say more will come anymore. So, we... I really don't think that they should get to improve their strategies after that, but a new card has been added to the Gorgon deck. The deck is more dangerous now. Alright, well, we're just going to deal with it. Okay. Azric and Mia took, like, super minor damage. It's not even a thing. I'm just looking at what kind of time... Another Calamity card, darn it. Okay. Yeah, if we're gonna assault Gem Altar, then we're going to bring everybody with. I really want to finish securing white copes, but let's bring everybody up here. Let's go. 2 weeks away. I'm just saying, when the job needs doing and needs doing quickly, some of us move in for the kill, and others stand in the corner and commune with the furniture. Wait, is that a dig against Drienne? Wow. Okay, that's her. Okay, sure. That's one line of attack, Stormalander, I suppose. Drienne's ability to commune with the furniture and turn it into murder. I'm not saying which way is better. I'm just saying. Drienne is unamused. Hey, that furniture has some pent-up rage like you wouldn't believe. Oh, look at Drienne. They just go on their way. Okay. Mia apparently sees something on the ground. Yeah! Gesundheit? Ugh, I thought I saw a snake, but it's just a vine, I guess. They say snakes are simply vines with ambition. Is that what they say, Drienne? If that's a saying, I've never heard of it. They say snakes are simply vines with ambition. Now it is Mia's turn to be unamused. And she exits stage right. Or stage left, that would be. Okay, still on our path. Yeah! Huh? Yeah! Oh no, the vines are all over Mia. Mia, what do we do? Whatever you do, do it quick! Mia is all vines now. Huh? Okay, so Drienne wants to interfuse with the vines. Stormalander wants to cut it, rip it, bash it, whatever it takes. And then option 3 is nothing fancy, just get her out. Regrettably, we have neither Drienne nor Samalander here to make this choice. So, I'm going to say that Drienne would probably pull seniority. They've been with the party longer than Stormalander, and like, yeah, full with rage, that's fine, but I think that we're going to go with what Drienne says. No weapons to swing, no blows to miss their target. Just give me a second. Look at Stormalander. Drienne navigated the tangled maze of magic in the vines, their head filled with a horrible cracking and crunching, the world constricted down to pinpricks. And then... release! They were through. Wow. Okay, the vines turned red and... withdrew from Mia. Look! You okay? I think so. That was pretty spectacular, Drienne, I must admit. Although Mia would have called her the doctor. Let's hope the Gorgons are as easily impressed. Alright, constructing mission. Insight. All heroes stunt chance doubled. There we go. So, we're going to face some raccoons, Bartoth, which we've never met before. Smoke leaks off its pelt as it charges, banging the ground with its weird stone staff. True Gorgon, Rager, and Roe. Okay, here's the new guy. Oh, and there's a fire spirit. Hold on, this is what Azric was saying. So, catch the spirit before it disappears. I would love to. I don't know how to... catch it. I don't know if we're supposed to, like, kill it or what. We've seen one other spirit, and it got away before I could do it. But as Azric pointed out in that episode, if we catch it, I assume something good happens. Okay, so we got the Gorgon, we've got the Bartoth. Both of them have a distressing level of armor. So, we do have options to deal with armor. I don't see any fires to light around here. So, let's... So, it looks like both of these guys... Hold on. the Gorgon. Gorgon, what can you do? Pinning Toxin. Okay, it doesn't do that much damage, so I'm not too worried about it. And then the Bartoth has Thundering Blood. Oh, God. It's all magic damage with high range. Okay. So what I was going to say, I'm glad that we checked. We were going to set up an ambush shot for Azaric, because I thought that these guys would have to come closer. Neither of them do. They could just sit behind the ambush if they chose. So, it's a really good shot, man. The row will have to come closer, and we could set that up right there, and then if the row enters that area, we could do that. The thing is, I feel like that locks Azaric down when it's not as useful as maybe doing a Silk Step and getting set up for the next turn. So here's what we're going to do with Azaric. We're going to move Azaric up here. And then we're going to Silk Step behind this rock. All right, and probably Ditto goes for Stormalander. Let's bring Stormalander up here. We set up like a little cross-shot action here. And Silk Step up over here. Just get him out of the way, so if the row comes, it hopefully won't just stumble randomly across him. Okay, now, Blobby Bard and Mia get a pretty good wall bonus when they're together. And we can hopefully take a lot of the heat off of Drienne. Although, we could also just come up and whack the Gorgon, which I kind of like that option. So, yeah, let's... So Mia has better magic armor, and this guy does a lot more magic damage based on Thundering Blood and Exhale. So, yeah, and where can Mia go? Urgh. Do you want to focus fire on the Bartoth? I kind of feel like it. I don't like leaving Drienne vulnerable to the Gorgon, but it kind of feels like this guy is our main story. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. You come up here. Activate Stalwart, so you get a big armor boost and some magic armor, which I forgot that happens too. And let's strike. Okay, and now Mia, I want you to wall with Blobby Bard, and then do your Tinker ability. Oh, you know what I should have done? Man, I should have taken that back. Hello to Montecab, who advises standing next to it. No worries, we are doing that. I probably should have tinkered Drienne. Although, you know something, this thing does magic damage. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I kind of would have done Tinker, although we could still do Tinker. But Mia would never do that, I don't think. Mia would want to hammer this guy with her hammer. Bam! No! It was a 90% shot to fix. So, now, last but not least, we've got Drienne. I do not know the movement range on this guy. I could compel it to move further away, maybe. I could do that. I could also interfuse with this rock, do a discus. It's not enough to kill anybody, but it sort of irritate them, I suppose. And or I could move Drienne up here to get the walling bonus with Mia. And then do some interfuse nonsense. Oh, up here I could probably do interfuse with this stump. Maybe mess up that row. Thing is, I kind of like having Drienne far enough back that they don't make a very appealing shot for the Bartoth, who, by the way, has range 6. I think Drienne, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think Drienne is just narrowly in range, and I don't know that it's going to try to take that shot. So, yeah, here's what we're going to do with Drienne. We're going to remain right where we are. We're going to interfuse with this dead tree, and then I'm going to do a Splinter Blast and try to take off the Gorgon's armor. Yeah. Perfect. Oh, Thundering Blood is not an attack, I guess. It's a boost? Oh dear, it sounded the alarm. Oh, what's it doing? I probably don't want to stand in this. Look, it's like radiating. It's hard to see a little bit, but the row has like a radiation. Explosive, the Bartoth is infused with this unit and can make it explode to damage enemies within 2 tiles. And it just saw Azaric, so we no longer get the bonus. Okay, so that's a thing. Okay. Let's grab Stormalander. So Stormalander does have the through shot. We can probably get him maneuvered to a position where he's going to attack both of two separate things, is my point. I kind of feel like this should work, right? If we move Stormalander right here and take this shot, it should go through the Bartoth and into the row. Yeah, that's a straight shot. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay, through shot. Okay, yep, if we target the row, we hit both. Do it. Cuts right through his armor. Okay. Now, Azaric has a little symbol on him. He's inside the blast radius, so I don't want him to be in the blast radius anymore. Let's get him further away from this whole deal. And then, believe it or not, we're going to attack the row, because what I don't want to happen next turn is for the row to go down here and blow up on everybody. So, let me just make sure that I'm targeting the right guy. All right, now Blah has an increased chance to stunt because of their rivalry, which is great. Why is Drian surging with energy? What is this? Oh, they're pinned. Cannot move. All right. If I do a discus here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can discus that Gorgon. I guess we'll do that. Or I can do this lamp. Blinding nearby enemies, but what it doesn't say is what the range is, so we have to assume that if we flare the lamp, it's going to only affect like in the immediate vicinity. So let's interfuse with the stone. And then the stone will do the rest of the work for us. Yeah, that did a lot of work for us. Okay, so Stormalander's already gone. Mia's here. I feel like Blobbity Bard. So Blobbity Bard has an increased chance to crit, basically to stunt. Actually, wait, look at this. Look at the card. He actually has a 150% chance to stunt, apparently. So I'm going to gamble that that's going to cut right through this thing's armor, and then Mia can do the Gorgon. So let's do this. Yeah, that was an immediate stunt. And he got health back. Okay, so now Mia... Yeah. Hold on, where do we get the... Yeah, so I think that if we take the shot from here, we get a backstab bonus. Oh, yeah, so it blew up and we took some storm corruption. Okay, so next up, the row sounded the alarm. They know we're coming, or at least I would assume so. Can we silk step through the door? I kind of don't think so. But let's go find out. Can I... Yes. Okay. So we cannot silk step through the door. That's fine. It wouldn't make a lot of sense if we could. Before making a choice, let's get... I would love to catch the spirit. I really would. I don't know how we would ever catch up with it. Okay, so let's get... No. Azaric. Yeah, here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring Drian pretty much all the way up. They're going to hang back a little bit. Yeah, Drian's going to be back here. And now Mia will come up. Mia's going to throw open the door. And before Mia does that, Okay, can I disable? I could disable Stalwart in order to get Blobby Bard up here. Yeah, let's do that. We'll bring him up here. And... yeah, let's turn Stalwart back on. And then Mia can open the door. Wait, before we do this, do we want to tinker anybody? I don't think so. Open the door. Okay. Couple enemies, and the fire spirit is way the hell back there. I don't yet understand the value of a fire spirit enough to risk anybody's life for it, so I'm not going to do that. Instead, the Rager's probably going to charge, and the Raccoon is certainly going to sit back and throw tail spikes. So we're going to have Mia tinker. Mia has so much, yeah. Let's just do Guardian then. Okay, but now Stormalander's going to Silk Step in here, and Azuric is going to Silk Step in here. Which, now that I look at it, is going to block them off from falling victim to Mia's, oh, no, it's not. Pretend I didn't start that sentence, and I seem more competent. I thought that because they were there, it wouldn't be able to charge in, but it did. It charged right past Azuric, and Mia just whacked it to death with her hammer. Okay, so none of these guys have armor, but that's fine. So here's a question. So actually, I'm going to ask a question to Montecab, if you happen to still be here. What's the deal with catching the fire spirit? Do I need to touch it? Do I need to kill it? What's the... because I could have Stormalander run all the way up to it. I don't think that will count as catching it, though, because I don't have a turn left. Yeah, and Azuric is even further away. So I don't want to waste the turn on nothing. Although, maybe that's what Montecab meant when they said stand next to it. Maybe it's just be next to the fire spirit. Is it worth... well, I'll tell you what. Stormalander is in stealth mode, so let's just do it. It's a little bit of a risk, but then again, Azuric has more armor. No, he doesn't. Stormalander has more armor. Okay, let's do it. Oh, this must be what Montecab. So Montecab, if you're still here, thank you very much. I've read of fire spirits, of course, but nothing beats seeing one in person. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay. So it gives Stormalander a new bonus. We can replace his bow with a fire bow. We can replace his dagger with a fire dagger, or we can get a legacy point. Of the set, I think we'd go with the fire bow, yeah? I would. Okay. Fire bow get. Done? Fearbane. Oh, and we're certainly not gonna salvage it. Okay, a well-made bow imbued with the chaotic flaring a spirit of fire. So its stun effect damages up to 3 nearby enemies, and individual takes an aim at a foe. Okay, Fearbane. I don't think we get to replace it or like rename it or anything, but here we go. Oh, yes, we do. Okay, so would Stormalander have a different name for this, do you think? Slender Arc. I kind of like that. Although, let's modify it slightly. Slender Spark. There we go. It's more fiery. Alright, +1 damage. Same range, same stunt damage. But, on a stunt, damages up to 3 nearby enemies. Claim. Alright. Okay. That's the first spirit we ever got. And I think that was probably Montecab who gave us the answer. So thank you very much for that. Let's think about what to do next. Who is it? Who am I? I want to be Mia. All right. So Mia can move up there. Blobby Bard can only move up here. Oh, that's because Azric is present. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Azric is going to go... Azric is going to draw further in. Yeah, Azric is going to draw further in. Is this cover? Partial cover. Perfect. Oh, and is that an altar? It doesn't light up, though, from what we can see. And then Azric is going to set up a shot right there. That way, if this raccoon here, or this one, somehow gets past Stormalander, they will get a little bit of a bonus. And if he doesn't take the shot, we still get the bonus. All right, so now Blobby Bard can go... I can disable that and move up. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so Blobby Bard is going to move up here just to the edge of that ambush shot and turn his stalwart back on. Mia is also going to come right up on here, wall with him. Now, this is where I think we're going to use that second round of Tinker. Let's bring Drienne up here. And let's... What can we do? Stone Tentacles will do a Discus. Stone Fox. Oh, look, there would be a statue ability here. Some mystics delve into the residues of art, the fingerprints of life left in carved stone. I don't know what that would be, but it'd be cool. Or we got another Stone Fox there. Stone Heron. Yeah, lots of Discuses in here. Blinding nearby enemies. Again, probably just super close. So, really just Discuses, from what I can see. Alright, so, well, I guess let's do it. We'll do this one, because it's a little bit closer to the whole proceedings. And I would mostly like to try to kill that person if I could, but we can't. So I guess we're going to hit this. Oh, no. We do that, and now we can hit this. Yeah, because what I don't want this raccoon to do is discover that Stormalander is just in front of it. All right. And now Mia still has one Tinker left, so we're going to spend that on Drienne, so that just in case the raccoon turns attention towards Drienne, will hopefully take very little damage. And then we'll do Guardian. This raccoon definitely does not want to come closer to us. All right. Stormalander. Let's take this shot. Okay, it's only 64%. More likely than not, but then not. I feel like Mia would desperately want to close in and attack it, but it is just outside her range. Same will be true there. So Azric now has that prepared shot, but here's the bad news. He can't use it after he moves. So we would have gotten a +2 damage. We are not going to get that +2 damage. It's not a crisis, though, because he can still come up here and take a regular shot. And I think that'll still put him down. Azric is so close to leveling up. And we got a Hurl Axe for the offhand. 2 throwing axes that shred armor and deal damage. Action for Throw Axe. Individual throws a light axe at a nearby foe. Shredding armor and dealing damage if it hits can be used twice per mission as a swift action. Oh, that's really good. We're not replacing Blobby Bard's shield. Mia's hands are full. Drienne's hands are full. I might be persuaded to replace Stormalander's shield, and Azric's hands are full. Yeah. It replaces his shield, though. But it shreds armor. And see, here's the thing. Azric has ember arrows that he can use to shred armor. I don't think Stormalander has anything that can do that unless he, like, crits. So we're going to give the throwing axes to Stormalander. Claim. Okay, row 2. The old card is replaced with a new, stronger card of the same type. The Gorgon deck is now more dangerous. There it goes. Yeah, and it's a swift action. So as Blah said, regular Blah says, it can, he can do that and then potentially still take a shot. Yeah, double attacks. Okay. I very much want to finish upgrading this, and Azaric can get there faster than anybody else. So we're going to have Azaric come back here. Hold on. Done. What? Fuck! Stop! I don't know how I managed to do that. I want Azaric to do this, because he can travel more quickly than everybody else. Actually, you know who else can? Stormlander. Yeah, so let's have them both cooperate on that. Done. Okay, and then everybody else hang out here and secure Gem Altar. Burning out the smell is a start. You'll have to leave the ghost to me, though. So, we can investigate thoroughly in catalog or fix what's broken and leave it at that. I'm going to tell you what, I feel like we have time. There's going to be another Calamity card. I think it's going to happen no matter what. Azaric says Stormlander gets all the cool stuff. It has, a lot in this episode has been coming up Stormlander for sure. Let's investigate thoroughly, even though Azaric's not there, but he's here. Okay, and yeah, you guys do that. Done. And hopefully we'll get both these sites done right around the same time. Good. All right, now... Okay, hey. A thorough delving of the mysteries of White Copse has proven rewarding. Surprisingly not a waste of time. And we got 3 Heartwoods. And the Bracelets of Divinity. A pair of bracelets expertly woven. So that gives plus 0.8 warding. And I think it's fair that that goes to one of the 2 people that picked it up. So that's going to be Azaric or Stormlander. And I'm just going to go to... See, Stormlander's is lower, so I want to give it to him. I'm going to give it to Azaric, though. Alright, so he's going to get the Bracelets of Divinity. Okay, and now we want them to come back here. So let's add Stormlander and Azaric. So they at least start heading back. It'll be done before they arrive. Okay, seeking answers, sorting through lies. How much will we ever know? So we've secured Gem Altar, Hides and Spell Threads, and the Gloom Glass Belt, a sturdy belt with runes cast on the buckle, plus 6 stunt chance. So, since Azaric and Blah have a very healthy rivalry, and they both benefit when either of them stunts, I would kind of want to give it to one of them. And since Azaric doesn't have a belt at all, that's where it goes. Yep. And play... Yeah, because they're still on their way, right? Yes. Okay, Calamity card. So we've got 10 legacy points. I usually want to take off one thing. The Batchby looks like a real bad time. So, yeah, I think I want to not have this guy have plus 25% health. He looks like he's made out of metal, and metal tends to have a lot of health in my experience. Metal very rarely has to go to the doctor. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to cancel that and hold on to 8 legacy points. I don't want to find out what Horn Children are. So Azaric needs to step AFK. Do let us know when you get back. Also, Drienne has twice the build bonus for the fortification. Do they really? Hold on a second. How would we know? It's probably tied to class. Blah, blah, blah. Let's remember to check that next time. Okay, so... Yeah, we're going to gather everybody here. Oh dear, do we have to like do this Dim Hill? We're so far away from Dim Hill. I hope we don't have to go all the way around the Bone Spider spine. All right, let's scout. with everybody. Yeah, so here's why we're doing this, because they travel a little bit faster. Yeah, look. Azric and Stormlander are further away on the map, but they'll actually arrive sooner. So let's do it. Yeah, they ran right ahead. Okay, Reed King Aspens has been revealed. But even if I don't have to do Dim Hill, I'd want to, right? Like, we want to have as much of the map as we can. We want to save everybody. Yes, Drienne, you are still alive. Bloodblood says it says when assigning jobs. Let's definitely check it out. Yeah, Drienne, you are alive and loving it. Let's... Yeah, I don't want to send anybody unescorted in here. Yeah, we're going to go down here. So let's scout. We're just going to bring everybody. All right, we're not going to split the party, not in Gorgon-infested zones. Okay, so we can attack, we can patrol. If we patrol, it will clear the infestation and decrease the strength by 1, but the strength is only 5. I think we're going to be fine. And we are on a clock. Like, let's not forget that. We've only got 143 days, so let's do it. We're going to bring everybody in here. And no one has taken any damage, so we're good. The Hunters have a scout boost and the Mystic has a build boost. That's good to know. And it makes sense because Drienne has that ability to interfuse with objects, so they're going to be more naturally able to, like, fabricate barricades. Okay, so everybody's enjoying life in camp, except for Mia, who's looking very sinister back there. Grabbing a few more mushrooms? Oh, no. I was looking for a decent feather. Huh? For a passing breeze of fancy, it's not important. I won't laugh, if that's what you're thinking. Okay. We snag what little bits of comfort we can in a world gone awry. Some people pray to gods, some carry totems and talismans. And on the edge of a battle, sometimes I like to make my own little appeals to fate. Have you always done this? Not always. But when the crickets have that extra quaver in their songs, you don't ignore it. Aha! He found a feather! First, I gather the bits. Gotta have the bits. A feather for speed, a pebble for strength, and a bit of moss for wisdom. Everyone knows moss is very wisdom. What? Drienne the Mystic, who's in a position to know, asks, what does moss have to do with wisdom? You know something that would fit better? Fair. Then I make a short appeal for each person. They don't need to hear it themselves. It would only put them on the spot, start them overthinking. But I feel better having spoken it to the hills. The hills may not take suggestions, but you plant the seed just in case anything out there is in a listening mood. Satisfied with the recently pocketed feather, Blobbybard heads towards camp. Hey, Drienne! Oh man, thank goodness you're here. So, would you like to join in, or decide that it sounds kind of personal and Blobbybard should have his space? We had to make at least one previous choice on your behalf, so I'm very glad that you're here now. I'm getting a drink. Drienne says they are good to sit it out. I'll leave it to you. Some moments are just for ourselves. Shrug. I think it's a very nice thing to do, though. Not everybody would put in the thought. I'll tell the hills that as much tonight. Tell them Blobbybard is the real deal, and that they do well to listen to you. Hope I haven't created a ritual obligation for you too now. Nah. When the cricket songs quaver, then I'll know. Okay, Stoicism. All heroes +1 warding and armor. And as far as we can tell, that is a direct outcome of what they did. So everybody gets +1 armor, and Christ, we're gonna need it. Those really big guys back there. Okay, Raccoons, Rose, Bartoths, Geist, and Bogmores. Which I never read Geist that I remember. Its shuffling shoulders scrape like stones. Gory scent rises off its matted fur. All right. Well, at the moment, we've only got these two guys to deal with, and then it looks like it's going to go back a ways. Okay, the stump could be used as a flare. And this is a lantern? Yeah, so if we could get Azric there, then we'd be able to light things up. I'm going to bring Azric up here to attack. Just kidding. Haha! So now he's going to have fire arrows on the next go. Also, when I was looking at the Bartooth before, the Thundering Blood as a swift action infuses with a roe, raccoon, or rager and makes them explode when they're nearby enemies. So that is not a direct attack. The exhale is, and it is ranged. So we benefit from being closer as we go. Now, Drienne has some tentacles to work with. We do a discus. Oh, shackle. Warp metal into grasping appendages that pin a single enemy for 2 turns. Well, I gotta tell you, pinning that Geist would be a good idea. I kinda like that. Or we could seal the fire off that lantern, with the downside being that Azric would have to relight it before shooting next turn. Then again, 9 magic damage. That's gonna mess that Geist up. Yeah, I think we're probably gonna interfuse with the lantern and light the Geist on fire. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so interfuse, lantern. No, God, I just need to remember that Azric needs to relight it or he doesn't get ember arrows. And then we're gonna move Drienne past this back into this partial cover. And then we're going to do the steel fire and drop that right on the Geist, which is a little bit difficult to see. We'll just scroll up here. Yeah, look, this is 2/3 of his lives right there. Okay. Now, Stormlander has Through Shot, which... Okay, so if we shoot from here, it will hit both of them. So... Nonetheless, I want to move Stormlander here to wall with Drienne. Yeah. And now take the shot. Hold on, we just want to make sure we're hitting both of them. We are. So we definitely hit the Geist. Apparently we've only got a half chance to hit the Bartoth. But I'm going to take it anyway. Hold on, something awesome just happened. I think he just stunted with his bow and lit this guy on fire too. Yeah, well, whatever. I mean, we did some damage, so I'm all about it. Now, we've got our 2 fighters. Mia, of course, is going to throw herself direct into the thick of things. Do we want to tinker? I kind of feel like it. Yeah, it would be foolish because these guys are right next to her. All right, and now... So, we can try to whack the Bartoth, or we can straight up kill the Geist. Hold on, I really need to see this percentage. We've got a 91% chance to hit the Geist, 100% chance to hit the Bartoth, but Mia's not one for percentages. Mia's one for killing. Kill. Hello to Brian! Brian, I hope you're having a great, gosh, what is today? Monday? My internal, clock is all messed up. I am so mentally on vacation already. But yeah, Brian, I hope you're having a great Monday so far. And now, Blybar is going to come up here. As a swift action, we'll turn on his armor. And as a murderous action, let's get this Bartoth. Bam! Okay, took some damage from sitting in the fire. Here comes a row. Taking more damage in the fire. Okay, and it tried to attack Drienne, but Drienne's armor held up. Magic armor, whatever. Okay. So. Stormlander has a perfect through shot, all lined up. So that's what we're going to do. Shoot both of them. Now, when this thing blows up, it's not going to hurt Mia and Bar... Yeah, I don't think it would hurt them anyway, because they've got so much armor. Let's try this. Let's try this. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now, Azaric has a shot on this guy and can cut through his armor, but first we're going to light the lamp. Now, if I light the lamp, does that spoil his secret ability? I actually don't know. But Brian's asking, is this pop-up adventures? Brian, what we have here is, this is Wildermyth, and so far we've got Azaric, Drienne, Mia, Salamander, and blah 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 are all characters in the game. But yeah, it does have a very like pop-up look to it, doesn't it? Here's... Oh, wait. We don't have to light it up, because look, we've got purple fire right here. So, Azaric, let's move you here. And now you get ember arrows. And now we shoot the Bartoth. We shred his armor and hopefully kill him outright. Womp, 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 womp. Okay. Now... Drienne can do Fire Leash, jerk a captured blaze to leap through the air, burning fiercely where it lands and dealing half damage to anything it passes through. Okay, yeah. Drienne can end that row. Or, you know what, this is a 100% chance. Yeah, let's take the sure thing. But before we do that, that's a standard action, but it will also end Drienne's turn. So let's bring Drienne up here. And then Drienne's going to say, excuse me, could you get out of my way? Okay. Now, Stormlander already took his shot. So, who do we have left? Mia and Bard? Yes. I'd love to wait for this corruption to clear. Yeah, let's take this off. Let's bring Bard up and hit him. And now Mia actually has like a ton of armor for the rest of her turn. I don't know how long the corruption lasts. I don't want to end her turn in it. So we're just going to Guardian. Okay. Stormlander's the furthest one back, so we're going to move him. Wow, he can really haul. Okay, let's just move him one turn, one move. Oops. Okay, that was careless, but we made it through. Now, I want to bring Mia up. You know what I'd like to do? I want scouts first. So let's bring Azaric up, and then we're going to silk step forward a little bit. Okay, we see some sort of like a gate up here. So, but what we also see is that there's nobody in here. So now we can move up with security. Let's bring Mia up. Let's bring Bard all the way up. Mia would be so mad to have him push in front of her. And now... Yeah, we'll bring him the rest of the way up. And now Drienne, let's bring them up. Oh yeah, Drienne is really quick too. Yes, alright. I'm just making sure that there's nothing else that I need to do or withdraw from. Alright. So, as we've previously seen, I would like to bring everybody together. Azaric is fully cloaked, so let's bring him... Yeah, really all the way up. We're not going to be able to breach the door for one more turn, so we're just going to spend this turn getting everybody together. Here's Mia. Bring Mia up here. Guardian. Let's bring Bard up. We're going to have him on the other side of the door. And I'm not going to do Stalwart, because then we're just going to have to take it off, and I want him to be able to turn it on. And so we're going to have him go into Guardian mode. Drienne will come up. We have nothing to fear right now, but I still don't like having Drienne be too close, because you never know when they're going to open the door. And then Stormlander's going to come up, and let's get him into the Grey Plane as well. So now he is stealth. Oh, see, so we just heard them, like, attack the door. They are trying to get out, so we have seen them do a little bit of that. Is there anything we want to do before we breach? Is there anything that we want Drienne to interfuse with? Not yet. All right, so let's have Mia open the door. I think that would be her swift action, and then she won't be able to use Tinker. On the other hand, if we have Blah open the door, then he can't use Stalwart. Or we can have Azric open the door. Does opening the door spoil his stealth? Let's hope it doesn't. No. Okay, so he is still hidden, which is good, because this room is a nightmare. A big fire back here. That's cool. Did we see there were guys back here? I'm not sure. We've got no way to do anything here. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull back. Yep, we're gonna pull back. And hold on, before we do that, oh no, scary monsters. Everyone run away now. Yeah, let's have Stormlander go there, because they can't see him. Oh dear, we are so frightened. Let's pull back pretty far. Drienne. Yeah, let's have Drienne get back here. They can't wall with Azric because he is in stealth, but I think it's going to be fine. And now we're going to bring Mia back here. We're going to bring Mia back here, and we're not going to use Tinker just yet. And now, while we're all cowering, Azric is going to set up this awesome ambush zone. And Stormlander, we just want you to hang out just a beat. Wait, whose turn is it? It's Bard. Oh, yeah, let's do Stalwart on him. Okay, I really hoped we would be far enough back. There we go! Oh, was that your plan? To draw Bard closer to you? Sure. Yeah, that'll work. Carolyn is saying, no, Angel, fires are not cool. Well, it would be cool if we could get Azric back there, but we're actually doing just fine. So it blew up, and it barfed corruption all over the place. So that's a thing. Azric, isn't it awesome that Azric still gets a turn after that? Yeah, Azric murdered that thing. So Azric's only got a 50% chance on this guy, but an 88% chance on this guy. I can't think of any reason not to do it except to set up another ambush. And here's the problem. Oh, wait. We could set up an ambush in case they try to retreat. But I really like just killing them outright, though. All right. And now... So, Stormlander, let's not forget that he has that that axe. We don't have any armor to shred, but we could have... Wait, I'm not Stormlander right now. Yeah, I hate all this corruption. So we've got to get him out of the corruption. Let's do this so he's not going to take damage. Now, let's try it out. Let's swap weapon, which is free. Let's throw an axe at this guy. 62% chance. Good. Now let's... Oh, we can throw a second axe. But I would rather go back to his bow and do a through shot. 62% chance? Yeah! All right. Azric, wait, did Azric come back from AFK? Because we need Azric to make this choice. Please tell me Azric's come back. Oh man, I don't want to make this choice. So just in case, here are Azric's level up options. It's now a Blue Horn Hunter. Piercing shots, range attacks have 2 pierce. Thorn Fang, once per turn, Azric is refunded an action point after a melee kill. He doesn't do that many melee attacks. He's really good at shooting that bow. Wisdom, Azric gets a bonus to all campaign level tasks based on age, plus 100% of base job speed for every 35 years of age. And he is over 40, so he'll get double base job speed. And then upgrade to ambush. Ambush interrupt enemy movement. I feel like he would choose ambush, but let's give him a minute because I just want to make sure that we don't go too quickly. So what this means is that when he takes an ambush shot, it stops the enemy from continuing to move forward. He can basically set up a no-go zone. Then again, Wisdom is really good because that would double the speed at which he can do things like Fortify or Scout. And we've already started sending Azric off on jobs by himself. So I am really between the two of these. Thornfang doesn't really make a lot of sense. It's not that Azric can't do melee attacks, it's just he's so good with the bow, it feels like we'd have to go out of our way for it. And then piercing shots, plus 2 pierce. Do we know what that means? Is that, does he pierce through armor, or does he pierce through a target to the next target behind him? I think it's that second thing, because if it went past armor, I feel like it would be more clear about that. Azric does not appear to be around. Do the people in chat have any strong feelings one way or the other? Because I think that either one of these would be really good. I do know that Azric is a fan of that ambush ability. Blobby is voting for D to upgrade the ambush. Drian, do you have any thoughts? Drian wants to leave it to my judgment. I could go with either one of these. Boy, that's a tough one. Blobby's voting for D, and I like going with what the party wants to do. So let's upgrade ambush. Okay, now we got a spectral lantern. Warding 2, its blue light lays a soft protection upon its bearer. So somebody's gonna get +2 warding. Oh, but you have to carry it. Oh, nuts. Wow. This might be the first thing that we salvage. So let's talk it through. Blobby does have a shield. I think the shield gives him +1 armor. He doesn't have as high of warding as Mia does. I really like the fact that he has that shield, though. Huh. You know something? Blobby just did that whole thing where he was like stitching together like an offering to the higher powers and stuff. I think he would like the spectral lantern. Well, actually, what am I? So let me ask you, Blobby, what do you think? Yeah, so Blobby is saying trade 1 armor for 2 magic protection. That's the question. I am inclined both for strategic purposes and also for thematic purposes to do it, because we just had that scene where he was establishing with Drian his connection with like the higher planes and so forth, like making the totems. I think that he would take it, but I'm going to leave it up to you. Yes or no, would you like to have the spectral lantern replace your shield? I think let's do it. I have the armor ability anyway. You got it. All right, claim. Yeah, and I might be wrong about it adding an armor point. I know that it adds a block percentage chance, but let's claim it. Okay, hey, we also got a fox quartz necklace, an old necklace with a craggy gem, plus 0.5 armor. So, Mia, Drian, and Stormlander don't have any armor. I would really like Drian to have this, I think. Yeah, because Drienne has the lowest armor of anybody, so I'm going to make an executive decision, and Fox Quartz necklace it is. And look, it's bright purple. Oh, and blah, blah, also likes blue light. Your enemies will improve their strategies after every fight. And... ... Oh, crud. Look what they got. It's the thing I've bought our way out of multiple times. The Geist gets more health. Okay. Now, okay, 104 days until the next Calamity card. There's 106 days left. If we went here immediately, we're only 2 weeks away, so I don't think that that's a problem. So we're going to stop and secure Ward Flank Dream. And we're going to have everybody work together, and we're going to do it, catalog everything. Everybody works together. It's going to take about 24 days. This is not going to be a problem. Yep, done. All right, so we secured the site. Yeah, fine. Now let's get on to the next fight. All right, and we got some ingots and spell threads. And, ooh, a Bale Blade. So it's an artifact, so this seems probably pretty good. Damage 5, melee accuracy 5, block 10. A reaping sword was needed. In days when hateful necks were many, an edge was made to meet them and leave them split. As an artifact, on hit, grant 1 temp health to a random, directly adjacent ally. And plus 5 accuracy and plus 10 block. So... we could give this... So the thing about giving Drienne a melee weapon is that they never use them. Like, the battlefield would have to be bereft of every other option before Drienne starts poking things with their staff, much less a Bale Blade. So I feel like we've got one really good... But then Mia's always going to hit things with her hammer, too. So I'm kind of inclined to give this to Stormalander. Yeah, let's replace that tier 0 dagger, because I just don't envision Mia ever putting down the hammer. Mia's gonna smash things to jelly until she gets a better hammer. Alright, yeah, this goes to Stormalander. Azur's not kidding, Stormalander really does get, like, the best shit. Yeah, and I like Bale Blade for it. Claim. Okay, also, Earthshell knee pads, block plus 5. So, who has the lowest block? 55 to 60, 63 to 68, or 45 to 50? Holy shit, Azuric. Yeah, these go to Azuric. He's got the lowest block. There we go, claim. And that is... everything. So now we're going to go investigate Gwynson Altar and see if we can find out the dark, sinister truth behind Ulstrix, I think was the name. Hello to Grumpy. Lurking Gorgons, yes. Okay, I'm going to save it real quick. Yeah, save it there. And there's nothing else to do, right? Did this place always have birds on it? Hopefully. Okay, yeah, let's hit it. Oh, Drienne is saying that if we ever get a cleaver, they would like that. Noted. Like, do remind me, but yeah, if we get a cleaver. I wasn't imagining it would be quite so picturesque. I wouldn't mind staying here. The cavern of the Sea Spear lies at the heart of a magnificent canyon. Sides of the canyon are smooth and sheer, marble blue and pink, molded and mushed by the hands of titans when the world was clay. Now the stone is hard and sharp and glows. But the canyon's deep places are strung with fragrant, clear waterfalls and ruffled greenery. The mouth of the cave is hidden in damp shadow and fern-feathered shade, but Azuric spots it. He spotted it and leads the way inside. Smell that? Doesn't it remind you of somewhere? It smells like the ocean. Oh, look! He's got his little lantern now. Careful, there's holes. Don't know how deep they go. Azric follows his own echoes in the dripping depths. No eye has scraped these walls in centuries. The air is pickled and still. It's smoother down here, but look at the ceiling. It seems to go up and up. Something's glinting too, slime or something. Hopefully not alive. He's very happy about this. He's got a little smile about how cool the ceiling is. Place has its own appeal though. Quiet, lonely, dark. Stormalander. This looks like the end of the tunnel. Carved and firm and ancient. Oh, okay. So, I think standard breach protocols apply. Let's bring Stormalander up. Yep. And we are gonna open the door. Okay, the Calabine. Towering, reeking of algae and old water, it stalks sedately on its stony limbs while the world quakes. Okay. This looks like real bad news. Got 22 health. Can do a shockwave, attacks a target and enemies adjacent to the target. It's immune to compulsion, so Drienne cannot use that. Crush, moves through scenery and stomps it flat. Rebuke, Calabine sweeps its massive claws, tossing its foes aside. This thing is super bad news. Let's throw an axe, because it's no longer a swift action, but it's going to shred armor, and by God, I need this thing to not have as much armor as it does. 72%? Yeah, hit it. Crap! Okay, that didn't work the way that I wanted. Grumpy's gonna go to work tomorrow and use the PCR testing and snag home rapid test. I hope that's just a precaution and not in response to any specific situation, Grumpy. Hopefully everybody's healthy. I'll just say, I was about to say let us know, but then again, you don't need to. I just hope everything is okay. So, even though this thing can do a shockwave that inflicts damage on a target and its adjacent targets, I'm going to have Blobbybard and Mia set up a defensive wall and be adjacent to one another because they will not be cowed. Let's Guardian. And now, whoops, no. Mia is going to come up here, wall with Blobbybard. Tinker? Yes, Tinker. And Guardian. All right, if that thing wants to get in here, it's gonna pay a heavy price. Now, Azric, we see, is right next to the brazier. Let's make sure... Yep, ambush plus. Oh, this could be really good. You guys, this might be our first test of ambush plus. Let's set that right there. If this thing wants to come into range, it's gonna pay a very hefty price. Now, Drienne cannot compel it. What can they do? We could grab hold of this ruined pillar and throw a discus at it. I like that idea. Discus from here to... Why is this not... Hold on. What have I done? Discus. Oh, I just have to select discus. Okay. Oh, so awesome. Okay, it worked flawlessly. We interrupted its movement, and now it just has to sit there and eat it and take some fire damage as well. And we took half of its lives away. Oh, that went so well. Okay, I would still like to throw that axe if we could. Son of a bitch. Okay, it's not like immune to ranged attacks or anything, right? No, it's just got hella armor. Okay. So, if we Silk Step, do we get to attack on the same round? I don't know, because we've never tried it. Let's try it. No, that ends his turn. I keep forgetting that. Son of a bitch. Okay, I mean, that's fine. We still, like, he couldn't do too much with that armor anyway, so we want to get, like, past that. Where is Azric? Azric is here. Yes. Should we set up another ambush? I actually really like that. Grumpy is saying everybody is negative and wants to keep it that way. Okay, I'm relieved. I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't like something concerning. Okay. Yeah, man. Set up another ambush. That worked great. If it tries to come up anywhere near us, hopefully we can interrupt its movement again. Now, Drienne. Oh, wait. Let's interfuse with the fire. 9 magic damage. Yeah, that's better than doing the whatever it's called. And now we'll do Fire Leash. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Slightly frustrated by it. Okay. And now, yeah, let's just... Guys, I don't see any reason to close in on this guy. The more that we can force him to come to us, the better. Guardian. Holy shit. Yeah! We murdered that guy! Blabula says you can see the sign under the action. Yeah, Blabula, you're absolutely right, and I keep, like... not recognizing that, but what blah 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 says here is fully correct, so let's read it aloud. You can see the sign under the action. A full white sign uses 1 action point, and the orange sign ends the turn. Yeah, as Samalander said, hello to Samalander! Samalander, if you haven't seen this episode, it might be worthy of watching someday. Your character got so much shit, like so much stuff in this episode. You are like fully kitted out. You got throwing axes now. You have a fire bow. You've still got like awesome, oh, and you got like a weird like sickle weapon. Like, yeah, your character is like fully kitted now. Okay, all right, let's get what we came for. Don't you wonder how long that thing lived down here, or where it came from? The air in the chamber is clear and almost sweet. The corpse of the great guardian shrivels inside its carapace. Azric approaches the edifice. Azric, please stop putting your hands on things. Azric approaches the edifice. The spear is glass-like, grand. It radiates legacy and power. I'm only saying that because he's already been, affected by things that he touches. Or I guess in fairness, things that touch him. It's just strange. What can this thing really mean to them? The poem is an oral heirloom. My guess is... Oh, sorry, this is... the poem is an oral heirloom. That's a phrase that just rolls right off the tongue. My guess is that the hero queen who wielded this lance in antiquity was actually a Gorgon. So it's kind of an emblem to them, maybe, of a past hero. As Azric grips the spear... God damn it, Azric, stop grabbing things. A noise begins to echo in the outer tunnels. It's the noise of feet and hooves, of tortured lungs shoveling air, and the slickering squelch of creeping things. Everyone's so ready for it. By the sounds of it, a horde of Gorgon beasts is pouring towards the chamber. Hey guys! You might want to check what happened to the last guy who challenged us. I'm just letting you know. Who's saying this? Is this Azric? It is. We need to hope they don't cut off our escape. Even I don't believe we survive if we stay here. Okay, hey, the Petroglass Sea Spear. This is a tier 3 artifact. So you guys, this is significantly more powerful than anything else that we've picked up so far. A spear of an ancient hero queen made of an unbreakable glass that swirls with deep sea hues. When swung, it seems to whisper and lowly roar, like a distant ocean or a crowd of frozen souls. All right. This seems like an absolute lock for Drienne. Drienne currently has a tier 1 staff. It's pretty good. Drienne doesn't have a lot of call to use it, but it just seems thematically appropriate for Drienne to take it. Yeah, Azric just got the Woe Masher. Mia's never gonna put down that hammer, certainly not for a spear. Mia wants to smash, not poke. Yeah, this goes to Drienne. Now, the only question is... I just want to make sure this doesn't reduce Drien's magic ability. And I don't see anything in here. Oh, nuts. Yeah, spell damage drops from 3 to 1. No, that's awful. I wanted to give this to Drien, but it's not a good fit at all. Here's where it would be a good fit if, in fact, it came time to poke. And it also refunds an action point. I feel like this is just going to stay on Drien's person and never, ever make an appearance. But then again, I mean, should we give this to Mia? She'd never want to use this in place of a hammer. It's such a shame that Mia is not here. We're going to give this to Drien as a secondary weapon. If Drien ever needs to poke something, it's going to do a lot of damage. Like twice what their standard staff does. I just really want Drien to have this sea spear thing, and it doesn't make sense in my view for anybody else to take it. Yeah, okay. Empty slot. And I really like Petroglass Sea Spear. It's a shame we can't adjust the color, but look at that. Look how cool they look. Claim. Okay, so the True Gorgons, Oh, wait, sorry, the combat is ongoing. These guys are so fucked. Oh, but we have to escape. Should we roll a 6-sided die, and on anything more than a 1, Mia refuses to flee? Where are we going, though? Oh, probably down here, yeah? Okay, was there anything... Yeah, no, we gotta get down here. Okay, so we're headed down here. Is Stormalander still hidden? Yes, he is. Okay. Well, we could have him open the door, but that would require him to end his, like, movement here. And if we have Azaric do it, then again, I kind of want to have Azaric. Yeah, I don't want Azaric to do it because he has access to Ember Arrows right now. So, let's have Blah do it because he has so much armor. Yes, here's what we're going to do. Turn that off, come down here, open the door, which will now end his turn. I didn't think this through very carefully. He doesn't get to put Stalwart back on, but so be it. Awful noises and rank smells rush out of the dark. Much as I'd love to stay and shred these blood bags, I've got an appointment with the sunlight. Sorry, just... what a catchphrase. We're not trapped. They're entering from a different tunnel. Skitter Squirk. Our lives are in fire together. Just choose a direction. Hush, if he's right, our way might still be open. Let's avoid as much fighting as we can. Escape is the only option. Okay, we can see where we have to escape to. Escape alive. Blah says, since Drien is a mage, I would name it Hokey Pokey. And then Drien says, always with the keeping of the default name, really needs a cleaver, either by way of an actual weapon or a weapon name. Oh, I didn't realize it could be a name. Because, yeah, we would have called that, like, Cleaver Sea Spear or something like that. We could have made it work. Okay, so we don't see any enemies. So there's no sense in having Azaric stay here. He is a very potent scout. Let's bring him up here. And then let's Silk Step a little bit further. Okay, we can see the enemy. Mia is right here. Yes. So let's have Mia come up and probably wall with Blobbybard. Probably just end the turn there. Kind of want to tinker Azaric, but he is hidden. He is safe. So we're going to Guardian. Stormalander can move with impunity. He is also hidden. So let's get him into cover over here. That's why we didn't move him earlier. Perfect. Okay. And now, so Drien's got a little bit of an issue going on. Drien is currently like, we have to withdraw from these things, which is going to take up a free action or swift action first. We're going to withdraw from there. And then we're going to use up one option to get out of there as well. So we can see their magic tentacles sort of like coming back in. And because that is their entire move, let's make sure that they don't have a shot on Drien. Unless I can interfuse with something cool. No, I can't. Okay, so Dren comes over here. That ends the turn. Okay, we've got a Rager coming in. Good. Oh, that's awesome. They're patrolling, so they actually moved in the opposite direction. This is great. Let's see where they went. Scout Azric comes up. Okay, that's fine. Scout Stormalander comes up. Okay, so we can surmise that this thing can probably see up to here, but like back here, we have to assume that the Gorgon cannot see. The Geist, I think, will be able to see. So, yeah, let's just wait here. But, Azaric can now set up an ambush zone right there. So if the Geist does see us and turns around, it's not going to make it very far. Okay, now let's focus first on Drienne, because Drienne can move in here. We know it won't see them yet. And now they can interfuse with... Well, really, this is the only option. And I'll tell you what, it's not worth it, because it's only got a 4 range. Holy shit, hold on, you guys. Look at the light. Look at the light on the placard, casting the shadow. That looks awesome. I've not noticed that before. So... Let's hold on. Let's just wait on Drienne. Just in case something new happens. Let's bring in Blobbybard. And let's bring in Mia. And I'm deliberately withholding their second thing. Hello to Kelthric 92. How are you? We are doing our 3rd episode of this, and I'm really enjoying it. So I don't know what this thing's sight range is. Let's try to play it a little bit safe. I'd love to encounter this thing on the next round. Yeah, this is far enough back. They can't see Mia. And now, Blobbybard, let's just have you play it safe right there, and now Drienne can safely come up too. Okay, True Gorgon 1. That sucks, and it didn't interrupt its movement, and now the Gorgon is on us. Okay, well, that happens. Also, no, Salamander is still hidden, I think. Does it tell me? I think he's still in the gray plane because he's still got the smoke around his feet. Okay, so let's... Well, hold on. Stormalander just got that awesome sickle blade. If we attack... Oh, that's right, it is adjacent, so I don't think he is hidden anymore. What's the chance of hitting this? 83%, 20% chance stunt damage. Yeah, man. Do it. Alright, that was pretty good. Now, we can have Blobbyblah run up. Yes. Yep. I mean, we're just trying to get here, right? But I don't think that we can do that with this thing hounding our heels. So we're going to come up here. That's fine. Let's turn on stalwart mode, and we're going to strike. Good. Now, Azaric is here. Azaric has a 94% chance to bother that guy. I think that what we want to do is set up another ambush, because we can't make it past the Geist. We want to make sure the Geist doesn't get any closer to us. So let's do that. And now, Drienne. This is where things... Drienne's turns are always really interesting, because it's like, what can they do based on where they get to? Yep. So if we go here, we can interfuse with the tentacles and do a discus at that guy. Ditto goes for here, and it represents cover. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Drienne comes up here. Interfuse with these tentacles. And now discuses this guy. And last but not least, Mia is here. And what Mia's gonna do is get right... Okay, if I do a double move, she can't go into Guardian mode. So then what we're gonna do is have her pair up with... Oh, gosh. So here's what I'm thinking. What if the ambush shot misses and the Geist does come to get to come in? We're going to put Mia right here, because Azric is further back and a little bit safer, but also has less armor now that I look at it. But more hit points. Yeah, this makes more sense. They are pouring the enemies on top of us. Okay, that's bad. Stormlander cannot move for this round. Okay, but that's good. So Azric pulled off his ambush shot. Geist stopped in his tracks, and also, like, Azric, Jesus. Like, Drian did some damage, but Azric landed that shot pretty well. Oh, Kethric, thank you very much for the follow. Just so you know, we've been doing Wildermyth specifically every Monday. So if you see me streaming other things on other days, I would call it a pretty well locked in that we will see you again here for Wildermyth on Mondays specifically. That said, we do stream throughout the week many other things, and you are always welcome. So, Stormlander can't move. We'll swap weapon. Now we've got through shot. If I hit this guy, I don't hit anybody else. Okay. None of these are good options right now. So let's set that aside for a moment. He can't move. Drian can compel the Rager to move away. I think that's our best bet. That is going to use their turn, or is going to end their turn more specifically. Okay, so I don't want to do it yet, but we're going to try to push the Rager away. And hopefully even get it in the way of the Gorgon. I don't think that they can. I don't think that matters. But, okay. So, Azric is here. If Azric comes up here, what's Azric's secondary weapon? I can switch weapon for free. That'll go over to his hammer. If I have Azric come up here and kill this thing to death with his hammer, then we've cleared the path for everybody else. And Azric is pretty quick, so he can get past them, I think, okay. Alternatively, I only get one shot up here, though. Yeah, let's try to kill him with the hammer. So... Or I could just move here and shoot him with the bow. He's really good with the bow. Let's try for the hammer. Swap weapon. Slam. Geist. Got it. Okay. Now... Yeah, Drian cannot hit these guys at all, and I'm hesitant to move them too far into the unknown area. Okay. Sorry, I'm really thinking about what to do here. So, what's the range on compulsion? Oh, they can just do it right now. But I suspect that we have to have line of sight. So, yeah, none of these things tell me where they can and cannot see the Rager. So if I just sort of like eyeball it and say right here, it still moves Drian one square closer. And then we're gonna... Nope, lost sight of the Rager. That's fantastic. Okay, well, instead, what we'll do is move the Gorgon away. And, yeah, get out of here. Drian says depart. Okay. Now, what we're going to do... I'm sorry, I'm just sort of planning our escape here. Mia's going to move... We can't leave while Stormlander is still pinned down. So... Yeah, that Rager is going to want to get one of them. Okay, then we don't leave. It's that simple. We're not leaving anybody behind. I can tinker for free, but I don't know what's coming. I know it's rare for me or Mia to hold that in abeyance or hold that in reserve, but let's just do Guardian here, because that way if the Rager approaches, Mia's gonna smack the hell out of it. Okay, so oh, look at this! Look, when this got moved back, now Stormlander can hit both of them. Does that make more sense than trying to shoot this guy? Yes, it does, because if he shoots this guy, it's only 1 damage, and if I hit both of these guys with an 85% chance, technically it's 3 damage. So, let's do it. Okay, that's fine. We still got the 1 damage we would have gotten for shooting the person. And now, yeah, let's move Blobby Bard up 1, and we are going to do Guardian there. Oh, yeah, no, I know. They're pouring in. I want to get out of here. Ha-ha! Blobby Bard hit that guy so hard he just melted into goo. Okay. Now, I don't want to fight these guys anymore. Our goal is to leave as quickly as possible. So we're going to bring Azric over here. Perfect, perfect. And now we're just going to Silk Step up here to see a little bit more in there. Drienne can cover the escape pretty well. Yep. So now that Stormerlander's no longer pinned down, we're going to make a break for it. And now... Yeah, my god. Mia would be so outraged if she was here to see that we're retreating her before Blobby Bard. So here's what we're going... Let me think about this. If I take this off, I can move 1 square and then put on Guardian again. They could pin him down. If he takes this off, he can move further, but then it's going to cost him a turn to, like, put it back on. How far can Drienne move? Drienne can move here, yeah. Okay. I don't want Blobbity Blah to get in trouble, but he can cover their escape. Yeah. We're going to move down here and then do Guardian. I honestly don't think they can hurt him. They can pin him, but they can't hurt him. And then we'll have Mia come the rest of the way up. Okay, more guys. I never once considered the possibility that that guy was going to come down this way. Blobby Blar's over here. You shall not pass! Meanwhile, this is a problem, but not as much of one as you might fear. So here's what we're going to do. Azric's going to come over here. Yep. Then we're going to swap his weapon back to his bow, and we're going to cut right through this asshole's armor. Okay, if that had not killed him, then Mia would be all lined up to do a backstab. That's why I did Azric first. So, now, we need to protect against that happening again. So the good news is... Oh, wait, that's Drienne. Mia is going to come up here. Yeah, I'm just sort of like eyeballing. Okay, let's move Mia next. Let's bring Drienne over here. And let's bring Stormerlander here. Stormerlander, by the way, if you notice, when Stormerlander took a hit, Stormerlander shocked the enemy back. That's actually the superpower that he got. So we're going to move... Oh, he could take the shot from here, too. Yeah, let's do that. It's only a 50% chance, but you miss 100% of the shots that Stormerlander doesn't take. Ah, I took cover. Well, that's the way it works. Okay, so now what we can do is bring Mia right in here. Mia right in here. Yeah, if that thing tries to come even within 1 square of Stormerlander, she's got it all sewn up. Should we use Tinker on Stormerlander? I think so. Let's just play it safe. All right, and now Guardian. Okay. Blah, blah, messed this guy up real bad, but now it is time to go. So we're going to turn off Stalwart so that he can move, and... Oh, I see a hole in my plan now. If he moves down here, Mia won't cover him, but that's fine. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Samlander says, I am very shocking, and Carolina agrees that he is shocked. Oh, did nothing. Took away 1 armor point. Your teeth found nothing but metal. Get the hell out of here. Okay, so, now we have some fun stuff that we can do. I still very much want to retreat, but, I mean, why not extract some blood on the way out? So, we could interfuse with this roots, 3 range. I kind of doubt that the roots can get around the corner. I think it has to be within a thing. Oh, but Wild Grasp. Yeah, that'll work perfectly. Okay, great. So if Drienne moves here, allegedly, they'll still be able to get the roots. So let's go over here. And now we're going to interfuse with those roots. And now we're going to do Wild Grasp on, well, the only one that they can. 10 damage. Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, that didn't even end her turn. Sorry, but that... she can... Okay. It's just that didn't end their turn. Drienne can move, grab hold of a thing, kill an enemy, and then just continue on their way. It's just a walk through the cavern for them. It's so good. However, much like XCOM, we don't extract until everybody is there. So, withdraw. No, why would I withdraw from that? We still got another use for it. Move. Yes. Unless I can interfuse with anything else that I care about, right? No. Nope. Okay, just move. Okay, now Blobbity Bard is going to come back. Sorry, I know that I'm probably overthinking this. I'm just want to make sure that we don't biff it at the wrong time. Okay, Stormlander can now come back. Yeah, we all extract or none of us extract. That's the rule. And now Mia, grumbling all the way, I'm sure, will come back here. And then let's set up Guardian so we can technically block it. And now Azric's going to come back here. But what else Azric is going to do is set up a little ambush shot right there. So, like, there's no reason to think that these guys can reach this far, but just in case. I really thought it was going to go into that. Oh, surprise! Okay, and now we're on a fresh turn, so it should be true that we can just walk right out of here. So Mia's furthest away, so let's get her out first. She'd never retreat first, not ever. Okay, Azric, Drienne, Stormlander, and Blobbity Bard. I'm gonna go on the sense that you probably can't just stand in that hallway and just like infinitely like farm enemies. And if you could, it'd be awfully broken, so I wouldn't want to do that anyway. Drienne says, I'm fast as fuck, boy. Oh god, this is perfect. We are out of time because it is now 8 p.m. Bobby Blah says, while holding the spear, which has a lower... Oh, was it really? I was not paying attention. Drienne was using the lower damage magic spear? The non-magic spear? Wow. Sam Linda says, I want to loot them. Yep, that's where Mia would be. And Drienne says, you know she would be complaining about not killing them far more than the not looting them. Yeah, I think that the murder is always high on the list. Okay, Fox Quartz Ring. A ring studded with a gem gives +5 armor. Well, there's only 2 choices, and of the 2, Azric has way less armor, so we're going to give this to Azric. Claim. And now, hey, Samalander, your choice, and we got to be quick because it's almost time for the watch party. So, Ember Arrows. When standing by a fire, Stormlander's ranged attacks have +1 damage, +1 tread, and start fires. The fire cannot spread onto him. Long Reach. Stormlander has +1 range with all attacks and abilities. Wait, that probably, by the way, if it says all attacks, that also means his melee attack as well. Archery. After a ranged attack against him or any adjacent allies, Stormlander counterattacks with a ranged attack of his own. Jesus Christ, that's good. Or an upgrade to Through Shot, which if you haven't seen the whole episode, Stormlander, we have been using that a lot. That actually has been a very useful skill. Through Shot can hit any number of enemies in a line, dealing 1 less damage to each consecutive enemy. So, we are going to... hopefully Stormlander's here. 2 or 3. Okay, so we've got Long Reach or Archery. I will defer to your judgment, Stormlander. What do you like? Big fan of 3. Got it. So am I. Because that is... Against him or any adjacent allies, he gets a free counterattack? That's really good. Okay, so we are in our final seconds, so we'll have to, like, do this, but we're going to do it justice. We left that canyon and cave behind. The enemy's treasure in our hands. We should be joyful, but we know a clash is coming. The truth is tough chewing. We're at war, us few who know it. Winning one hill doesn't decide anything. We can only hope this small victory buys us time. 10 years of peace follow. Okay, so 15 safe tiles, 2 towns, 0 infestations remaining, and we got a whole bunch of stuff. So we're gonna click on next. Oh, can I save it at this point? This would be a great place to join up next time. Can I like save now? Because I don't want to rush this, and this is going to take some time because we get to like do our crafting and stuff, and we are out of time. So yeah, let's just save over this. And yeah, chapter 2 interval is what it says. So God help us if this skips out. Let's just make sure it works. Let's quit game. And now let's go back to play. Continue story. Yep, it literally on the screen that we left off on. That's perfect. Okay, so please join us next time for... Let's just call it episode 4. Like it is. It's going to be a long run series. I don't know that we're going to quote unquote finish it in the way that you can like finish most games, but we're definitely going to see this through. So join us next time for episode 4 of Wildermyth with Mia, Azric, Drienne, Blobbity-Bard, Stormlander, and hopefully more as we go through. This game is so much fun. We murdered the shit out of that boss, which may be a way to lure us into a false sense of security. Nonetheless, I think that we might have to... Yeah, so a weird quirk about this game is that I cannot get out of it to interact with whatever's behind it and do a raid. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit quit on this, which is going to produce just a few seconds of blackness. We're going to switch over here to our... Wow, that's also misconfigured, isn't it? All right, let's just get that to fit to screen. And that'll just be a few seconds here while we find somebody fun to raid. Please join us again next Monday for some more Wildermyth, because this is going to keep going until it doesn't. And by the way, yes, that does include past the deaths of the founding party members. So this is going to be a legacy run, and I expect that we will have room for more people in the party. Hopefully people decide to come by, hang out, and make choices for their characters. Let's do a raid over to Lovely Shadow King, who is currently playing some Monster Hunter World. Lovely Shadow King has raided over on multiple occasions. I've been looking forward to opportunities to raid over to her. Now, just on our way out, Farmer CEU is playing some Tales of Arise. Freddy Stone is doing some Escape from Tarkov. He Who Dies is playing some Battlefield 2042. Netheryam is doing some Minecraft. And Jin Sang, who I continue to say has one of the more clever names that I've seen on Twitch, is currently playing Borderlands, the pre-sequel, if I'm parsing that correctly. But we're going to go raid over to Lovely Shadow King for some Monster Hunter World. Let me just very quickly make certain that she's not away. I'll just give it a few seconds. I just want to make sure that she's not wrapping up the stream or anything like that. And then we will see you again next Monday, probably again around 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we will find out what happens during the next 10 years of peace. She's definitely there, so what we're going to do is do the raid. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you again for some more streaming adventures in the days to come. Until next time, I hope you have a great night.